don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table, but if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Thank you, D-Cobb. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tony Dimples. I don't think she's in here because she says she has to work in the morning. So she just wanted to stop by to say congratulations on my new home. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. And a lot of people have been asking me for the link. So I try to post the link. Let me go over here to YouTube. I try to post the link whenever I remember and pin it to the top of the chat. Let's see if I can get it up here. Oh, and by the way, StreamYard is tripping. StreamYard started tripping a few days ago for me. I can normally go live on using my Windows, what is it? Microsoft Edge or Windows Edge or something like that. And so it wouldn't allow me to. So when I called StreamYard, they told me that StreamYard really works with Firefox and Chrome. So for the last few days, I've been using Chrome. Now, earlier today, I was listening to James live and or Spillable TV, and I was listening to his live, and he said that when he was trying to log into his StreamYard because he was late, and his supporters had to wait on him when he was trying to go live. So he said that he tried to use the StreamYard, but his camera wouldn't work, and when it did work, it was a frozen pic. Ooh, excuse me. He said it was a frozen picture. So I'm letting you guys know what's going on right now, Mario, because normally I come on live on my Friday night lives. I even got my makeup on and everything, like for real. So he said that his camera wasn't working and that it was just a black screen. And when it did work, it took basically like a picture of him and froze him. And so it did the same thing to me, like literally tonight. And I tried to use Windows Edge. I tried to use Chrome. So I don't know. A lot of people have been having issues with StreamYard. I know James said tonight on his chat. Matter of fact, what did he say? He said he's going to contact StreamYard or call them because hell, most of us pay for StreamYard. I know I do. And it wasn't letting me use my camera. So yeah, I came prepared. I'm dressed and everything. I got my makeup on and my lip gloss on. My lips, y'all hear them? So I got my lip gloss on. I got my drink right here. I got my, I'm ready to come on camera, but for some reason StreamYard is really tripping. So with that being said, sorry I can't come on the screen. I don't know. But anyway, let me drop the link. Wait, hold up. I did go over here. Did I pin the link? Yep, I pinned the message to the top of the chat. Yeah, I think it's at the top of the chat. Yeah, if you watch it on YouTube, it's at the top of the chat. So the message is at the top of the chat. It says, if you would like to purchase a housewarming gift for me, here's my Amazon wish list. I also posted in the chat as well. But yeah, thank you to everyone who has already purchased. I got a gift in the mail today. So y'all know I'm going to do the unboxing the night before my actual housewarming party. So the actual housewarming party is going to be March 9th because April 9th because I close on March 8th. And I'm going to do the party like a month later. give us time to, get situated, move stuff in, unpack and everything. But if we happen to get all that taken care of before April 9th, then I'll move the date up for the unboxing and for the housewarming party, because we will be live. But yeah, thank you to the ones who's already purchased something off my Amazon housewarming wish list or have Cash App me. So I really do appreciate that, you guys. Now I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Hey, sister, how you doing? How you doing, boo? Let me see here. I'm gonna drop the link to the StreamYard just in case anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard, because it is Friday Night Live, so you know how it goes. Friday Night Live. It's basically a no holds barred, no topics off limit show. So, as usual, on Friday Night Lives, we can discuss anything from the hood to the White House. So I'm going to go ahead and inbox somebody just hit me up right now talking about they need the inbox. We got a lot of things to talk about today, guys. A lot of things to talk about. I just heard somebody's video on YouTube right now. They is live. And I just can't believe some of the stuff that people reveal on YouTube sometimes. But we gonna get into it. We definitely gonna get into it. Because you know what they say about YouTube, social media, period. Everything is not made for social media. Everything is not made for social media. I just want to say that again. And if you feel like it's made for social media, don't get mad when people speculate or guesstimate or insinuate about something that you put on social media. You can't have it both ways. Hold on here. Here is the link to jump on the screen with me. You said it's Janet Jackson documentary. Hey, Mario, you watching a documentary? Ooh, why don't you click on the link and let us know about the documentary, Mario? Because I ain't watched it. Is it on right now? I haven't watched it. I kept hearing about it was coming on, but I was like, shoot, she probably ain't gonna spill no tea. That's something that we don't know already. So I'm like, I don't know. Sure, I want to know where that child is. Where's that child that should be grown right now? That she allegedly had. That's what I want to know. But yeah, so okay, here's the link right here. If anybody wants to jump on the StreamYard, I just inboxed the link to several people who said inbox them the link in there on Facebook. So a few people should be jumping on here really shortly, pretty soon. Hold up, damn. When did they ask for the link? That was at 9. Oh, okay. So anyway, I guess I'll start off discussing Jay Wilson's live earlier. Jay Wilson had a really cool live. He started off talking about his friend, because last night he was live. Because okay, for y'all who watched, y'all might have watched Tracy last night, James last night, or it was on Treasure Lane, and Jay Wilson, because it boy popped off on Spill It Boy TV or Treasure Lane's channel last night. Kwani got into it with Jay Wilson. Pizarro got into it with Jay Wilson. Pizarro got into it with Tracy. Who else got into it with somebody? I can't remember. But then Jay Wilson, he went live on his own channel and he was, explaining, why he did what he did, because Pizarro, Ask April was getting chewed out by Kwani. And everybody was like, what the hell is going on? What? Ask April, she literally just jumped up on there. And I know a lot of people don't like Ask April, even though I do. Y'all know me. I'm neutral. I like a lot of people. I'm all here for the entertainment, okay? So a lot of people on here I do watch because again I'm on here for the entertainment, and if I like somebody, I like somebody. So it is what it is. But Kwani was dragging her. I mean, just dragging her, and then Jay Wilson jumped in and he was going off on Kwani, and it was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pizarro got up there, her and Tracy started going at it, and by the way, thank you, Timothy Blaine. I didn't want to know, but thank you anyway. Because that's all everybody was talking about today was Jay Wilson calling Kwani a bitch. Timothy Blaine played the video back on his show, and he actually counted how many times Jay Wilson called Kwani the B word. I think he said like 30 times, and I was just cracking up because I'm like, he really up there counting? Like, for real? That was funny. Okay, Mario, what did you say? You said it's on Hulu, but the child did a video and a DNA test. Turns out she is James Barr's daughter, but Jenna refused to take. Uh-huh. See there? She refused to take a DNA test. And that's why everybody been saying for years that that's her daughter. That's her child. So that's why I'm like, these people be trying to make these movies and documentaries to make some money, but they don't be telling everything. And yeah, it's like, okay, they don't have to tell us nothing. But if you're going to speak on something, you might as well tell it all. How you make a bio book, write a bio book or make a bio documentary, and you don't put all your truth out there. Say it with your chest. But anyway, back to Jay Wilson. So earlier today he was live, and he was talking about why he had to get off his live last night expeditiously because one of his friends' mother is passing. Will soon be passing over to the other side, and he wanted to be there to support his friends. So today he got on his live and explained, he apologized for leaving so abruptly, and of course we all understood. But then we had a Cash App party over there. Y'all remember when Jay Wilson used to do the Cash App parties, and everybody would drop their Cash App in the chat? He would also Cash App people. People would Cash App him. People would Cash App each other in the chat. And if somebody Cash App you, you just pay it forward. And like, for instance, if somebody Cash App you $20, you might, I don't know, Cash App $5 to this person, $5 to that person. You don't Cash App everything back that you receive, but you pay it forward. So I have received a couple of Cash Apps from some people in the chat, and I paid it forward to several people. And then I won a Cash App from Jay Wilson because he had asked what I don't even remember the dang it, what was the question? Freaking. Where's Jay Wilson when I need to ask him? What was the doggone question? It was what did or David, yeah, it said what did yeah, that's what it was. David, he had danced out of his clothes. David in the Bible. And so Jay Wilson asked, what is the verse, the chapter, and the verse of David dancing out of his clothes in the Bible? So I was the first one to put the answer in. And so I want to Cash App from Jay Wilson. But yeah, it was fun. I know a lot of people used to hate on him back in the day for doing the Cash App parties. And it was just fun, just have a little throwback fun with the Cash Apps today, because it's not all about how much money you get, and it's all about the giving, So yeah, I received a few Cash Apps and I gave out a few Cash Apps. But yeah, I know by tomorrow everybody gonna be talking about it and accusing him of taking all the money, taking all the Cash Apps like they used to, and I'll be waiting for them videos. But you said exactly tell the truth. Yeah, exactly tell the truth. If I'm gonna do a tell all book, I'm gonna tell everything. Everything. Because anything, like if I was to do a tell all, ooh, it would be juicy. Because I was really hood and ratchet back in my day. So if I was to do a tell all, it would be juicy fruit. What's up?
Speaking of juicy, who's in the house?
What's up? How you doing?
Man, I'm trying to redeem myself from last week. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody at? Where are you at?
Well, I'm at home, but my camera's not working.
Uh-huh.
No, honestly, my camera's not working, and I'm not the only YouTuber who complained about that tonight. I was watching another YouTuber, a really big YouTuber with thousands of subscribers, and they having the same problem. They couldn't come on camera. StreamYard kept on freezing it. Like every time it would come on camera, it would stop, turn black, and then it would freeze, and I'd be just sitting there looking like,
Oh, sure. Now we got black folks freezing during Black History Month.
yes, like I can try to do it now. Let me try to do it. If it don't work, I'm gonna have to go back off.
No, don't go back off because I can't run this by myself.
No, I mean I'll just have to turn the camera back off.
You saw what happened last week. I can't do
Let's
nothing.
see. Start cam. See, I'm just frozen.
So
I don't know. It's something to do with StreamYard, and people have been calling.
well, I'm on.
So
Hell, I'm on, and it's actually connected to my Bluetooth, which it never connects to these.
yeah, it's a trip. It's a trip. Mario said if I told a lot of bikers would be in trouble. Ooh, Mario, just tell me.
So what? What are we
I ain't
talking
gonna
about?
tell nobody. He
A
said
lot of
if he did a tell all book, a lot of bikers would be in trouble.
Well, you ain't even got to do a tell-all book. A lot of them would be in trouble. Period. It ain't even got to be a book. Just give us a couple paragraphs. I know a couple bikers and trust. There are some good ones, but there's some naughty boys in there.
I know
and
a couple
girls.
Bikers. And I know a couple bikers that left.
I ain't gonna mention no names, but after I made me and my girl public the first time, there's a couple bikers that jumped in her inbox asking her to be friends. Like, bro,
Are you serious?
I ain't mentioning no names. Ain't worth it.
Yeah, don't mention no names, but you for real, like they jumped in her inbox?
Yeah. One's been a friend for over 20-something years. I'm like, dude, come on now, really?
Oh wow.
You got a full wife and kid at home.
I guess they like it ain't no fun if the homies can't have.
Oh no, it's fun, but I ain't that homie. I mean, if and don't get me wrong, I ain't no saint, but if ain't neither one of us involved with somebody, and her name is Sharon, then okay. Even if we both involved with somebody else, and her name is Sharon, okay. Sharon is fine then, but no.
Well, the biggest thing I heard about biker clubs is that it's a lot of sharing and caring going around.
Well, and if that's a thing, that's a thing.
Some Will and Jada shit. But no, not judging. It ain't for me. But and I know some people who had to dip out the things, that was in there with their man, and they had issues with their man after some of the things they was requested to do, and they decided to jump out. But I was like, really? I didn't know it go down like that in the back.
Neither did I. You know what? It's chilly out here, but it ain't cold. It's like a fire pit night.
I don't know. I was out there earlier and I was freezing my butt off.
Well, the winds have died down. It ain't that bad. I'm just getting home. I've started doing DoorDash.
Yeah, I do DoorDash every now and then. I know several people that do. Some people do DoorDash, Uber, Instacart, all of them at the same time.
Lyft wouldn't take me back, so I started doing DoorDash.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like this better. I ain't got to have no contact with nobody.
Yeah, only a few people with DoorDash actually want you to hand them their food.
Yeah, what I like is the one that say, "Don't hand me my food," and then they open the door for you. Like, what?
Oh yeah, I hate that. Like, oh my god, one day I took some food to a lady, and she had like 3 pit bulls. That's my pet peeve is when somebody delivering you something and you don't put your dogs up, and they all growling and barking, standing right next to you, and you about to open the door. So one time I put that lady's food right on the right on the driveway, and walked back to my car. I'm like, so you really ain't gonna put the dogs up and they all look like they want to eat me?
Well,
nope. And I don't care if she called and complained. I don't care if she gave me a 0 star or 1 star.
Right.
I was like, not doing it.
Why'd I have a pickup at Applebee's tonight? And I was sitting there for half an hour waiting.
Oh, because Applebee's is bad. Like, I don't like getting Applebee's orders because they slow. Ooh, they always behind staff.
Well, understaffed and everything else. So.
They always understaffed. But DoorDash is cool. I mean, one thing I like about DoorDash is you can make some quick money. You can get paid daily. And they have a lot of incentives on the weekend and around the holidays. You can make some good money.
Hey,
DoorDash.
Tanya,
Mm-hmm.
your buddy Sheba says hello.
Oh,
She listens to you.
Sheila. Oh, Sheila. Let me love
Sheba.
you.
Sheba.
Oh,
Look,
Sheba. Oh, Sheba scared the shit out of me that day. Brought her to my house. Oh, Jesus.
he just want to say hi.
Oh, I was so scared. I was like, oh my God. You didn't even warn me. You didn't give me no warning.
Well, because I didn't know she got out. I didn't know she got out of the car.
Should I open up the door to get my t-shirts that I had you make for me? And there was the dog right there in my face. I was like, ah!
She's just being loving.
Oh.
What you
Mario
want
says some clubs make prospects do the most. See?
Mm-hmm.
See?
That's right, though. When I had a bike, I had several different clubs approach me, and I'm just like, I just want to ride. I don't want to be jumped in, jumped out. I want to ride. I don't care whoever I with. I just want to ride.
So you telling me that they be jumping people in like the Bloods and the Crips?
No, but I mean, there's initiation. I mean,
Also initiation. What kind of stuff they be doing?
I have no clue because I didn't do it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I mean, I'm all for, I like the whole idea of clubs. I got family in Chicago, so my aunt is always talking about the clubs that she belongs to. They have dances and they party and play cards and all that good shit. I wish Omaha could do something like that.
Like, if I could just join a biker club and it'd be just like a social club, like
Yeah.
we have cookouts, we have parties, we do donations, we do charitable stuff, grill, spades, cards,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A social club. That's what it is. They have social clubs. I
But
would love for Omaha to have a social club like that.
all that extra stuff.
Right?
Oh, remember we had the Omaha Social Club? Wasn't that kind of what you talking about, or was it not?
It wasn't like a bar.
The Native
The
Omaha.
way Native Omaha Club.
Yeah.
I thought that was more like a bar.
Well, it
Or did
was.
you have to have a membership?
I think you did have to have a membership because the
Okay,
only
I
way
don't know
we
much about
were
it.
in there was because our line dance instructor, she was part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we got to go in there because we used to perform, we used to dance in there.
Okay.
Other than that, I think you have to be a member. But I don't know. Mario said, our club, you just have to get your miles in and drive a certain type of bike. What you mean by getting your miles in? Some frequent flyer miles? Come on, Mario, spill the tea. You
Mario
need to call me Mario.
Talking about train. He talking about train miles. Woo-hoo.
I promise, Mario, I won't tell the biker key. I will not tell the biker club key. Just call me. Shoot. Just call me.
Prospect's got to put in them miles, all right. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Matter of fact, when I move into my new house next month, you can stop over and have tea and crumpets.
I meant to ask you that. Were those pictures you put up? Is that the house?
Yes.
That looks nice.
Somebody else asked me that. Somebody hit me in my inbox and said, "Is that the real pictures of your kitchen, or is that what you want in a kitchen?" I'm like, why would I say I bought a new house and post some pictures that I want?
Well, it could be a thing of, everybody knows you're a cook and everybody knows you bake and all that other stuff. So you might, be throwing out something like, this is I got me a place and this is like an example. This is stuff I'm looking at.
Oh no.
Right now the housing market is crazy. So I don't even want to look for a house.
It is. I've been looking for a year now. I've been looking for a long time. And I've been having some ups and downs, mainly downs, getting outbidded because of the seller's market. Everybody added 50,000, 100,000 onto houses that ain't worth that much.
Right.
So it's been a lot. So I was giving up every now and then. I would stop. I would pick up again looking. I would stop. And then my realtor kept saying, "You really need to see this house." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to see that house because I know if I go see that house, I'm going to really like it and somebody going to outbid me." Mm-hmm. So I kept refusing to go see the house. And he kept saying, "Please just look at this house." So I went and looked at it. I made an offer on it because I really loved it, especially the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And I made all my specific offers, including like removing an old shed off the backyard because the old shed that's kind of deteriorating around the bottom in the backyard. So I said, I even want you to remove the old shed. And because the house been totally remodeled, it was flipped. It was bought by a construction company who flip houses.
Yep.
It was totally gutted, flipped, everything brand new from the air conditioner, furnace, window, everything in there is brand new. And
Oh, nice.
everything. I mean, everything is brand new from the basement, the finished basement, 3 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, main floor laundry room. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And I put in my offer and I went home like I don't know, but in my head I was like, you know how you're supposed to be positive and believe. I
Mm-hmm.
just didn't. I didn't feel that way when after I did it. I was like, I came home and jumped back on the internet and started looking at more houses. Because
Right.
I'm thinking it's gonna be like everybody else who kept outbidding me. And so by midnight that night, the person selling it had agreed to my offer, but I didn't know because when their agent texted my agent had already went to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Then the next morning, around like 7 something, my agent texted me a list of email me a list. He said you need to find you a inspector off this list or find your own inspector. And so I looked at that thing, that email, and I closed it back. I said I ain't calling nobody. I don't even know if I got the house. So then he hit me up like maybe an hour later. He said, "Did you get my list?" I said, "Yeah, I got it, but I don't even know if the man gonna take my offer." And he said, "Well, we're buying a house." I was like, "Shut the hell!" I was cussing and everything. I was like, "Oh, my bad. Excuse me." I was like, "You shit me. You ain't for real." He was like, "You accepted your offer around midnight last night. I just didn't know because I went to sleep."
You know, that's like the last house I bought. I my wife at the time, she got tired of looking.
Mm-hmm.
She got tired of looking, so she was like, you know what? You go with the realtor and look at it. I'm tired of looking. I was like, cool, I'll go and look. It was a corner house. There's a park across the street. There was a roundabout right on the corner, so wasn't a lot of traffic going real fast. And it was in a development. The people had it built. They'd only lived in it like 6 months, and then they ended up having to move. And they had to move again, but they didn't get to come back to Omaha. So the house had sat still for a year and a half. And I said, okay, I like it. Let's put in an offer. I just went through everything by myself. And then when she finally saw it, she's like, oh, this is beautiful. By that time, we had the house.
Mm-hmm.
The first time she saw it, it was like, this is where we live in, point blank. You
Mm-hmm.
know? So it happens like that.
That's how I felt when I walked in the house and I saw the layout of the house and the footprint of the kitchen. I was like, and then every house I've been looking at, I've been trying to find one where the upstairs has the laundry room. But you know how it is here in North Omaha. It's not a lot of houses like that in North
Mm-hmm.
Omaha. The laundry room upstairs. So the kitchen got me, and the laundry room right on the other side of the kitchen had me. I was like, the rest of the house is gorgeous too, but that got me right there. I was like, I cannot wait to cook and start baking again in this kitchen. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. You
But
say you move next month?
I'll close on the 8th. I was supposed to close on the March 17th. That's my
Mm-hmm.
realtor said. But then my lender was like, well, why are you waiting till the 17th? I said, well, my realtor said we should schedule it out like 45 days or something. So she was like, oh, please, ain't that many people closing on houses right now? Because it's
Right.
winter time. She said,
Echo sound better.
I'll move you up to the 8th. So I was like, okay. And she said, and if the appraisal come back before then, we can move it up even more if you want. And I was like, no, I need at least a month to pack and, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I said the 8th is fine, March 8th.
So the boys excited?
Yeah, well, the one that still lives here. I mean, the oldest one too, the one that moved out like a couple years ago. He's
Oh
excited
yeah.
too. He ain't excited to help me move.
Well, they ain't supposed to be.
Right. He came by today and he was like, Mom, okay, you said you was gonna buy us some pizza or something after we move. And I said, yeah. He said, but dang, Mom, I gotta have more than pizza. And I was like, I said, I'm your mama. He talking about, I know you my mom, but dang, can we at least get some wings? Can we get something to drink? I was like, I'm gonna hook y'all up. Come on now. He was like, okay.
He's 21. He's 21, isn't he?
The oldest one about to be 25 in April, and the
Oh,
youngest
good
one to be
Lord.
21 in 4 days. I mean 6 days. Cam will
Oh,
be
good
21
Lord.
on the 10th.
Where the hell have I been?
Scared about him because all he been talking about last year is drinking. I can't wait to go out to the bar. I can't wait to buy me a bottle. I can't wait to. I'm like, oh my God.
That's right. Wait till he figures out it ain't as fun when you have to buy it.
Right. Well, my oldest son was like that too. And at his 21st birthday party that we threw at the local social hall, he took them drinks from my uncles was buying him shots. He was like, I ain't never drinking again. So now if he drink anything, it's like wine coolers. And that was when he turned 21. So that was 4 years ago. He's not a
And,
drinker
that,
at all.
and that's the idea.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Karma Diva?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Where my
What's up?
money?
What's up?
Where
What's
my
up?
money?
Huh?
Where my money?
Where your money, nigga? Where my money?
Well, I gotta be a
Hey,
Negro.
dirty. Baby, I ain't got your money. Don't you worry. I said,
Hey, I know where it's at. Pookie and them got it.
He said,
I don't
Go
even
check.
know a Pookie.
Go
in
check
there.
Pookie and them.
The
oh
only
my God.
Pookie I knew was a girl we used to beat up in elementary.
Wow.
Oh, you
And
know
I ain't
what?
seen her since then.
Hey, Karma Diva, we've been talking about some activities in the like the biker groups and stuff, the biker clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario, he don't want to spill no tea on here, but I'm trying to get him to call me. But
Mario.
he said he wrote a book called Scandal O&E, but he said he just never published it. Now you know if you write that book, you might have to hide out. You're gonna have to move to
Ooh.
Ralston.
I
Man.
need to see that Mario with your little chocolate self. Don't play.
Ain't he chocolate though? He that
Hunty.
cute, sexy chocolate.
I peeped him out when we was doing the little parent thing. I stayed back, but I was watching
The parent thing? What did I miss?
when we were planning the kids' prom.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
run, Mario, run. Take
Don't
Luigi
run,
with you.
Mario. Don't
Don't
Run,
run.
Mario.
baby.
Don't
Take
run.
Luigi and Princess Puff. Take
I
them all.
got you.
Run.
No,
I got
Mario,
Run.
Mario got a woman. He's married, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we
I'll
just playing
stand
with him.
down.
We don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. I don't want nobody
Yeah.
knocking on my door talking about you trying to holler at my man.
I don't
Right.
date married men anymore.
Me neither.
Now, back in my younger years, I
me
wouldn't
three.
give a shit.
Oh, that's what I was telling Curtis earlier. I said, man, if I was to write a tell-all book, it would be so juicy.
Back in the younger years,
Oh.
I didn't give a flying fuck because my response was, "You said vows to her, not me.
Girl.
You knew you were married."
Well, in my defense, I had one married man, but in my defense, I didn't know till later on into the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's true though. Now, as far as the single ones, I had a few of them. That had like what they say, it's
Girlfriends
complicated.
or
It's
in-house.
complicated. But that was before I grew up and got a little bit mature, and I realized it's complimented me. I'm happy with my damn wife or my girlfriend. I just want something on the side. That's what it's complicated me. But when I was younger, I'm thinking, oh, it's complicated. Oh, they having issues. Oh, she ain't gonna mind. She don't want him anyway.
Oh, he said married 20 years. Well, congratulations.
Yes, really, congratulations. That's a long time. So yes, I gotta give you your shout outs because that's a long time. 20 years.
You know, if I would have stayed married to my first wife, I'd be about 20-something years.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'd be close to pushing 30.
But you done been married 5 times since then.
It's 3, and if I add them up, it's going to 20. Don't play with me.
She said 5 times.
I've been married 3, and I'll
3
make it 4
times
if I
since
have
the
to.
first one?
Well,
No,
I ain't
3
married,
times
been
total.
married at all. I still want to get married, even though I never been married. Even though some people be like, "Why?
You know what? I'm kind of at that point where I don't really want to get married. I want the long-term connection.
Yeah,
But
the companionship.
yeah. But as far as getting married, it's like, why? What is the point? So you can have a piece of paper?
Why not a cow?"
Huh?
Because
Why
sometimes they count.
Girl,
That goes both ways. I'm just
like
saying
why buy the bull?
that it goes both ways.
Get you a little bit of that shit.
Some women do not want to get married, but they want to stay with the man and stay with him forever. No paperwork. Some might even buy a ring, or buy a
Right,
bracelet,
I'll
or
wear
buy
the
an
ring.
ankle bracelet. Some done buy a toe ring. Some, I
Did
mean,
you say a medical bracelet?
somebody.
Girl,
No, I said ankle bracelet. Help! I can't get up.
no,
Can't get up
help,
or
I
can't
can't
get
get
it up,
away.
Help! I can't get
right?
up. Help me!
But
Help!
no, I would buy the ring as a symbol that we are connected. But no,
Well, I want to get married. I want to experience walking down. I already told one of my homegirls the other day. I said, when I get married, y'all better know how to twerk. All my brides
Wow.
they gotta have big
mm-mm.
booty, and they gotta have good knees, and they gotta know how to twerk.
Well,
Because
you just
instead of that dumb,
excluded me from two of your three
twerking down
your
the
three
aisle.
requirements.
We're gonna be twerking down the aisle. Mm-hmm. They're gonna
See,
be
because
throwing
to
right.
me, a lot of people they spend so much money on the wedding
Don't
day.
take your head at me.
They spend money on the wedding instead of investing into the
A
marriage.
relationship. Yep. Exactly.
Well, I ain't
I've
And
been there.
no 50 or 100,000 on no wedding, but I ain't going to no damn courthouse.
I
I want to
would.
I'll
go
go
to
to
the
Vegas.
church. I want to go to
I
the
would say
church.
this. I would go to the courthouse and then throw a big ass party. Yeah.
I'm gonna do both.
But as far as having to try to decorate the tree, decorate the church, everybody got to get a matching dress. These men got to try to get suits and shoes and
I'll be damned if I get
pay
burned.
the preacher and
I'll be damned if I have my
man,
funeral in a church and I can't get married in one. Mm-mm. I'm doing it
yeah.
all. You only live once, and I want to do the whole thing. The church. You ain't gotta spend every penny that you have to have a decent wedding. And I want to do the church thing. I want to walk down the aisle in the church and have my pastor do the ceremony, and have somebody give me away and throw some rice on me.
I'll give you away.
I'll give you away.
No, because y'all been
We
gave
don't
me
want you.
down.
Look, we're gonna throw dirty rice.
Ooh.
Y'all been gave me away to a Bobo in the hood or something. Little Day. Dude. Y'all just give me away just to be done with me. Y'all wouldn't.
No, you know who we
You
gonna
be
give you
standing up
away
there
to.
even talking about who takes her instead of who gives her away.
Okay, who gonna take her? Who? Put your on the back of the church fan gonna have a number.
No. Have me have my phone number and my picture on there like on the milk cartons. Like they used to do back in the day.
I think they should do this again. Although they say that was a big ass scam.
What's up, Law? How you doing? You know that started with the John Walsh thing, right? Am I correct?
What?
The milk
names on
carton started with John Walsh and his son.
Yeah.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Oh God! Every time I remember that story or hear about it, my heart breaks every time.
Adam.
That was just one of the
Johnny.
most
That happened. Remember Johnny Gosh around here?
Yes.
Johnny Gosh.
Yeah.
A lot of people was killing kids around that time, and
they sure was
killing kids. And when they took Adam, they said that they didn't even do anything to the kid. Like all he did was chop his head off. He decapitated him, and then they found his body with no head.
He was like 6.
No, I thought they never found Adam Walsh.
No, they found him. He was in a river. Remember, he was in a river.
No, I don't think they ever found the Walsh Wood, did they?
Yes, they did. Yes,
I don't remember.
And the only reason why it's really vivid in my mind is because I was watching something last week, and they brought up Adam Walsh's name. Well, they brought up his father's name because the man didn't he pass away or something happened?
Yeah. Who, the killer?
No, the dad.
No, John Walsh is still alive.
Okay,
and
well, something happened. Something happened. Something recently happened with him. I don't know if it's a show or it was I don't know what it was, but he was on the internet. A story about him.
He probably got arrested.
I don't know, but then
You know what? You ain't right.
hit me, and they said, he was the man who started the,
No, for real.
that TV
He started
show,
the America's Most
Most
Wanted.
Wanted, right? And so I started reading his little bio, and he found his son. He was decapitated, and I remember a long time ago that they found his body. I just didn't remember if anything was done to him, and that's what I was looking for, because I couldn't remember hearing about anything that was done specifically to the boy, besides the fact that it decapitated. But they did say the boy, he did not suffer. It was like a quick, which was crazy because the dude just kidnapped the boy just to cut his head off. Like, he didn't do nothing
sick,
else.
sad people out there, man.
Yeah, right? That is sick. Very sick.
And I mean, I am not a proponent of suicide, but if you that fucked up, you that sad, do yourself. Leave other people alone.
Mm-hmm.
What did this baby have to do with you being fucked up in the head? That baby had nothing to do
those mothers that kill their kids. They always say, "Oh well, there were voices."
Yeah,
the voices made me do
they
it.
had
Blah,
postpartum.
blah, blah.
Remember that one bitch that drowned all 5 kids while the husband was at work?
That was so
You
sad.
knew what you were doing because you waited for your husband to go to work.
Did she do a few of them at a time or something like that?
No, she did them one at a time.
Yeah, one at a time. Yeah, I remember.
And I'm like, where the oldest ones at? They should have known. Like, wait a minute, this ain't right.
I think they said they saved the oldest one for last, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was like 8 or 9.
And that's I can imagine
to be like, wait a minute, stop, hold on.
Right, I couldn't imagine. I mean, when I heard about that story years ago, I thought about the oldest child, because the oldest child is definitely intelligent enough to know that what mommy is trying to do to me is wrong. Mm-hmm. Like, so I know he was probably screaming and kicking and mommy, please. Why? I just some of these stories, I was
so mad at her and that chick that ran her car in the river.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in that pond.
Right. Oh yeah, yep, I remember that one too.
Man, I wanted to commit a crime just so I can go to jail and whoop their asses.
Oh, like they did Dahmer?
Girl, I'm telling you.
Fucking Casey Anthony, bitch. How you ride around with the smell of death in your car, but you don't know where your child is?
That was crazy.
Exactly.
That was crazy. I'm like, just give your kids away. That's all you have to do. You can sign over your child, even though it's
she left it with the babysitter, like, but she didn't know the babysitter's real name. Bitch, if you don't know their real name, then why are you leaving your child in their care?
If they ain't doing some dumb shit like that, they telling people, "Oh, it's a black man. He was 6'4".
Girl,
he was.
I'm gonna say it.
He looked like.
I'm gonna say it.
He looked like.
Y'all gonna make me say it.
Gonna say it. Gonna say it.
What?
You know that's a lie, because black men don't want to take care of their own.
I know.
I know. Like they run from their own, so bitch, you think they coming to get yours?
The police should be right on top of your line, bitch. Where them kids at?
And you know I'm kidding, because I've always taken care of mine. I know many a black men take care of their kids. So.
Oh yeah,
they take care of they own.
We just joking, y'all. That's just a joke.
But that was just a joke.
Strangers, they just ain't gonna steal no kids. Like,
right.
There is some out there though. We ain't gonna make it like there ain't some.
But that's just like when the sniper shit was going on, and we was like, "Oh, that ain't us. We don't do that shit. That ain't us." And go find the damn car, and if it ain't a grown ass nigga and a little niglet doing this shit,
that just took me out.
I was like, what?
He was training the hell out of that little boy though. That little boy was cold. That little boy was cold though. He had trained the hell out of that kid.
He did. That boy was sharp.
Right?
They should have used him for the CIA or some shit.
They should use him to find some of the people that the police can't find. Like kids. Let's start with the kids. Let's start with all these missing black women. Sure. Bring
Let's
him right
start
here.
with hey, why don't he go find Jelani Day's killer?
And find the black girl who's been missing from here for how long now? 3 years?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
The
we all know
mother.
that man did something to her, but it's just crazy
Right.
how you could do something to somebody and they never come up, they body,
Like,
nothing.
how did he get away with that?
I don't know. And the kids was in the house and they said they heard them fighting. Then he heard the dad, boyfriend, whoever it was.
They heard the dad leave.
Yeah.
And then he came
But the
back. They
mom-
said like 30 minutes later. So where did you
Yeah.
go?
They said it went silent. They said they heard their mom screaming and everything. Then everything just went silent. And he left. And when
it was Kamisha. When the Kamisha?
Kamisha. And when he came back, it was no Kamisha there. The kids didn't know what happened to their mom. And it's been like 3 years. Because, Robert, he was, going all in, trying to get the news to cover it and people to search for her. Robert Wagner.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and a lot of people still have their Facebook profile pics of her because, like a few years ago, they was like everybody changed their Facebook profile pic. Those who care about Kamisha or concerned about her, and don't change your Facebook pic back to your own until they find her. And it's been years, and some people still have her face as their Facebook profile. But that's real sad because one of her aunties used to dance on our line dance team. She danced with us for years. And so my heart broke when I found out that was her niece. And I was like, wow. Just up and vanish, just up and disappear.
That's sad. That's so sad. I know I watch a lot of true life mysteries on YouTube where people come up missing, and I'm like, this is if you just watch some of them, a lot of times there are so many clues given, and the police, it seemed like, just sit on their ass. Like there was one where in Canada, they literally thought the lady was stalking herself.
Wow.
He kept telling them, somebody is doing this, blah, blah, blah. She moved like 2 or 3 times. She put in cameras and lights. She even had a police boyfriend. And they were like, well, nothing happens when he's there and blah, blah, blah. And this went on for about 3-4 years. And the police stopped responding to her calls. So at one point, they had caught her house on fire with her and her friends that stayed there with her because she was scared. And the house caught on fire. And they was like, well, she could have did it. I don't know. And then turns out the last time she had called for help and they didn't come, this chick ended, this man, he was like a roadside worker. He went to go take a piss and there was an abandoned house. He went on inside the house to pee. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to just walk around, see what's out here. Turn the corner, bam, there she was. Now, she's there. She's totally naked. She has a stocking around her neck, which had happened before, like 2 or 3 times. Whoever had been stalking her would tie a stocking around her neck. And she was dead, but her feet were clean. And she was like about 100 yards from the road. Now, and then the police were saying, well, maybe she killed herself. Now, how is it that none of her clothes are around? She's obviously been strangled and her feet are clean. How did that happen?
Maybe she was into it.
They was talking about, and the police at one point had even said that maybe she got a dissociative personality disorder. Basically, she was had multiple personalities. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
Wow. Well, you know what? Y'all know how people send me stories all the time, right?
Yeah. Oh God.
Okay.
What we got? What you got? What you got?
All right, hold on, Jack. Hold on. Hold on. What happened? What happened? Wait a minute. Okay, I think I got an extra screen open here somewhere. Why do I have? Okay, stop screen. Share
Uh
screen.
oh. Daylight.
Oh, what is it? Listen here, buddy. Listen here, buddy. Okay, here we go.
I'm just saying, you grown.
What?
Nothing.
Why?
I'll send you a TikTok later.
Uh-huh, yeah, send me a tick and a talk. Okay.
Tiki taki.
Tiki taki. All right. Okay, check this story out. It ain't funny, but it's funny. It's the girl and the expression on her face when she got arrested. Ah, look at this lady who got arrested. And I'm going to tell y'all.
That's a lady?
I'm going to tell y'all what she got. Ooh.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Look, I was on another page and I clicked over. I wasn't ready for that.
That looked like Umbatu from
Child, I'm over here choking and shit. I'm laughing too hard. Man, let me tell you something. Let me first put up our disclaimer. Here is the story. Okay, this lady who looking all crazy right here. Okay, her name is Gloria Jordan. She was charged with manslaughter after she allegedly sat on her roommate until she suffocated her. She's from Texas, and her name is Gloria Jordan. She's 41. She was arrested Tuesday in connection with the death of her roommate, Gloria Farmer. Oh, they both named Gloria? Okay. Gloria Farmer in Wichita Falls on November 21st. So this is a few months old. Police responded to a call at a medical emergency, and they began investigating Farmer's death after a family friend approached them days later with concerns about her death. The third roommate then told detectives that Jordan could have been responsible for Farmer's death and that she had been too afraid to say anything when it first happened. The roommate told police that Jordan put her hand on Farmer's forehead while praying and pushed her backwards in an office chair until Farmer in a chair fell over. That's another picture of her. So I think maybe this was her when she went to jail, and I think they made her take off her wig. Because when you go to jail, they do make you take off your wigs, don't they?
Damn, it didn't get any better. She looked like that reject Cabbage Patch, like they was trying to make one. And they said, no, we ain't gonna do that one.
Really?
We ain't gonna do that version.
Okay.
No, she's probably a lovely woman.
Remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
A lovely woman that sat on her roommate and suffocated her.
Was the roommate male or female?
Probably trying to make her eat her booty.
They did the autopsy and determined that Farmer's death was a result of mechanical asphyxiation and was ruled homicide. So this lady got mad at her roommate, pushed her back in a chair. The chair fell over, and I guess she sat on her or stayed on her until she died.
Damn.
That's crazy. But I just had to show the story, but just with the picture alone. She looking like, why the fuck am I here? Oh, can I get over that? You know, our homeboy sent me this story, Carmel Diva. I was like, oh wow. I got a ton of stories in my inbox, but I just wanted to show this one. But I just posted, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, you guys, so you guys can entertain the peoples while I'm gone. But when I get back, we are going to discuss a YouTuber on here who's threatening people with an AR-15.
Wait a minute. Hey, Carmelita.
AR-15.
Thought you was going to the bathroom.
What?
I am. I just said when I get back from the bathroom, we're going to discuss a YouTuber who is threatening people with an AR-15. Why you telling people what I gotta do? I could be going to blow my nose.
Yeah,
Who
that ain't
cares?
what's happening.
Just go. We
Tell it
got
all
this.
my business. Dang.
So, Carmel Diva, did you hear the
Yeah.
story? Going along the line of what we talked about, what we were just talking about, the lady who sat on her friend or roommate or whatever. You hear about the man who forced his girlfriend to give him oral sex until she died, and she basically asphyxiated. She choked.
I think I did hear about something like that. All jokes aside, yeah.
That to me, that was some crazy stuff. It's like, how are you gonna
He
force
had to
somebody?
be
And why didn't she
ramming
bite
her
him?
throat. He had to be
But why would?
ramming her throat.
No, he had to hold it there. But you bite. I mean, I'm not for it, but I'm
Right.
just saying, why not?
I mean, even if all you got is gums, you can still
It was Gumby dummy.
trust me. Trust me. You can still bite.
It's just the pressure. I mean, come on now.
That's doing too much. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Folks be doing some crazy stuff.
Man, I am trying to find this channel that I seen the other day. Oh,
The YouTube channel.
it's a satirical channel, and that dude, whoever he is, when I say he was clowning, I literally was laying there with tears running down my damn face because he was like, he mixed somebody with Tarana Burke. Oh, you know who MC Shaky is?
No, I'm not hip like that.
Okay, MC Shaky is this. I don't even want to call him a trans person, but he's a gay dude that's been to prison, and he tells like stories from prison. And the last I seen him, he had this green hair, big dude, not real cute. Let me say that. Not he's not pleasing to the eye. But they said them two together made they made Leslie Jones. I was like, that is so fucked up. I'm trying to find the video.
Okay. Don't tell him about Leslie like that.
Man, Leslie big ass.
I don't care. Leslie could get the business.
Oh my god.
What?
Whatever.
You gonna climb that big old Leslie tree?
She funny as fluff.
I remember when she came to Omaha, she was funny, and then she made a joke about this dude in a wheelchair. And the whole audience, because she was like bagging on everybody, and it was funny. And she came over to him, she's like Papa Wheelie. And motherfuckers in the audience, we didn't know whether to laugh or be like, boo. I mean, this shit was like, because we was laughing, and then when she said that, it was like, hold on.
She's telling the Papa Willie?
She told
that
the
is funny,
in the wheelchair to Papa Wheelie.
That is funny, though. I don't care who you are. I would have laughed my ass off.
I'm telling you, we was like, hold on. In private, we laughed. But we couldn't laugh in person. Has anybody seen
it? I hate when people delete their videos. Oh.
Anybody seen the new Ghostbusters?
No. I didn't even see the one with the women.
I didn't want to see the one with the women.
I refuse, because how you gonna certain classes you can't redo. Yeah, you can't do it. It just messes it up.
Now this one, I love it. I love it. It is, and it stays true to the original. So it's a good sequel, and you can see the way they made it. You can see them making another one. But this one is about Egon apparently had a daughter because he died in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one second, Karma Diva. Can I just shout out to people on Facebook because I just realized a lot of people on Facebook have been talking to us. So, bro, we see you out there. I don't know why you're not on the live with us. Raina, hey, what's up, girl? Congratulations on your soft opening or grand opening this weekend at your new restaurant. Extremely
Hey,
proud of
Raina.
you. Good luck.
Who got a restaurant?
She opened a restaurant in Lincoln.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's only 40 miles. Road trip. I'm off this weekend.
I was gonna say
Exactly.
we can go on a road trip.
Yep. And bro said before you go on, he called her a reject Cabbage Patch. But go ahead.
I did call her one, but hey.
He's cracking up. He got all kind of smiley faces and emojis. But yeah, if you want to come up on the show and advertise your business in Lincoln, Nebraska, I know we probably got some people down there, some viewers or subscribers down there in Lincoln. So feel free if you want to jump on the link and let me know.
Yeah, come on, give us the address and the what we going to eat.
Yes, ain't nothing but a road trip. Curtis, you drive it? Ew.
Hey, we can ride.
Yep.
It's only 40 miles.
Come swoop me up, then pick up. She's having her grand open tomorrow. It's gonna be like breakfast. It's gonna be breakfast and brunch or something like that.
What time?
Hey, we do breakfast.
Hold on, mommy. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Y'all mess with me too much. I mess around and bring moms.
Hey,
we really have
we can all do this. Okay, so the address is 1113 North Cotner Boulevard in Lincoln, and the hours. Okay, she says 6. Tomorrow is going to be the grand opening. February 5th, 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Damn, that's a long time. 6 a.m. to 2 a.m.? Oh, it's breakfast and lunch, 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. But I wonder if she means 2 p.m.
Right.
I think she might mean 2 p.m.
Raina, can you correct us, please?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit her up in my inbox real quick.
Let me hit her up in my inbox. That didn't sound creepy at all, did it? No. Okay, while you're doing that, I would like to make an announcement and apology. I apologize to anybody who was on the live the last week. I don't know if anybody even noticed, but I fell asleep.
Yeah, we noticed.
And I just want to apologize. I was tired. I tried to jump on since I was off, but I probably shouldn't have.
I think everybody that fell asleep on here before at least once, including me.
I haven't.
Y'all know that night I left y'all asses on here and I went and got in my bed, crawled in my covers and went to sleep, and y'all
hell no, I didn't know about that. I don't think I had. When I get sleepy like that, I just be like, okay, I gotta go, or I just log off.
No, see what had happened was I was too tipsy, right? So when I got up, I told y'all, hey, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. So I went to use the bathroom.
You never came back.
And came back to my room, shut my computer, took off my clothes, put on my pajamas, and jumped right in the bed.
Like she having trouble? Did she need help over there?
The next morning when I woke up, it just hit me. Like you left people on your live last night. But thank God, whoever was on here, they all handled it. They all, for maybe the next hour or so, they was just up here chopping it up. And then everybody said, well, I don't know what happened to you, but good night, everybody in the live.
I think I remember that.
I was in bed sleeping like a hog. I was gone.
Well, like I said, I just want to apologize.
Damn shame.
It's okay.
But the thing is,
only knew how many YouTubers that I know who's also done that before. Like,
but what I did was I turned my camera off, but I stayed on. I was still listening.
Yeah, we heard you. Yeah, we heard this little. It was soft though. Mm-hmm. You're the kind of person I can sleep next to that don't snore too loud.
No.
I wish the mister snored like that.
No, the dudes I know who I done slept next to, they be just loud, just tearing the windows off the house.
No, I done already told the mister I'm about to set him up to get his adenoids taken out.
You was quiet last week, bro. It was real soft. Like real soft.
Well, like I said, y'all already know. I had a lot going on with my car, my nephew, all that, and my body just decided, you know what, bro? You ain't gonna shut down. I'm gonna shut you down for you.
It's okay.
No, anybody would do that. Please believe me.
It's quite all right. It's okay. I did inbox. Hold up. Did she hit me back? Oh, no, she ain't hit me back yet, but I'm pretty sure because who would say breakfast and lunch 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. on the weekends? I think that really means 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So if we going down there,
if it go to 2 a.m., shit, that just means she's making more money. You know, people get out of the club and out of parties and
it is Lincoln.
Most restaurants who run those hours, they're selling dinner too.
Yeah, but it's Lincoln, so
yeah. Well,
that's a college town, eh?
Yeah. Well, I asked her to verify it, so I'm just waiting on her to hit me back.
You want me to get in her inbox?
Yeah, please get her up in the DMs.
Get in her inbox, Curtis. Get in
there. In the inbox.
Yeah.
The inbox is all I need to get in.
Tell her we need her on the hood. Tell her we need her on the hood table.
We need you. We need you to get out of your inbox.
And guess what the name of the restaurant is?
Go for it.
Raina's on the Run.
Hey.
Ain't that cute? Raina's on the Run. Yeah, she's been working at this for some months, and I hold the meals that
you know her daddy can throw down, so I know she can too.
Oh yeah, you know her daddy can throw down in the kitchen. He can burn, and he always told her, if you need me for anything, just let me know.
I love him.
Yeah, I love me some Mr. C. Oh yes, I love him too.
He is like he's like that uncle that you can go and talk to and kick it with.
Hold on, Karma Diva. You gonna be satisfied with us?
What are you talking about?
Did you say where everybody at?
Yeah.
And what I say?
I said that before I got on.
What happened?
I'm about to say you gonna be satisfied if it's only me and Karma Diva on here. That's gonna be good enough,
right?
If it's only me on here by myself, that's gonna be good enough. But I want to get into.
All right, that's fine. You gonna make me say it. Where's Miss Sislo?
Oh,
I done blessed all my presents. You better bring her on here.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm about to call her right now.
I gotta mute y'all for a minute.
Okay.
Somebody's going to the bathroom.
Here we go. Oh gosh, she just going.
Maybe I am. Maybe I ain't.
She just going to blow her nose.
Yeah, with that white powdery stuff. She gonna blow all right.
What? Ooh, the allegations. Don't get Cardi B, Curtis.
What? You know what? I never watched that mess. What is the whole Cardi B and Nicki Minaj going on about?
I just called her. She was asleep. She said, "Here I come." Bro. Count Amaru if you don't get your arse up here on the panel. If you don't get your arse, hold on. Let me drop the link because I ain't dropped it in a long time. But y'all, I gotta get on this YouTube beef sector tea now.
We don't bite.
I was trying to wait till Miss Sislo get on here because she's familiar with the beef sector. Karma Diva is a little bit, I think, but she don't really follow the beef sector. But somebody was on YouTube earlier today, and that they deleted their video. It's somebody who always make videos directed as people be talking cash money, making threats and everything. Then they turn around and delete their video after they do it, or they put it on private.
Oh.
And so the video that they put up earlier, what they were saying was a specific YouTuber. A YouTuber has said the other day that the lady was riding around with a gun in her backseat making threats to her. So I'm like, no, this can't be true. Come on. Are you serious? And so then about a few hours ago, the lady came online and she said, yeah, I keep an AR-15 in my backseat. Yeah, I'm driving around with an AR-15 and da-da-da-da-da. But the funny thing about it was crazy thing about it was when she first jumped on her video, she was telling people how she was going to Cardi B them. Talking about, if y'all keep my name in y'all mouth, I'm going to take y'all to court. Y'all think Cardi B did something to Tasha K. Wait till y'all take y'all to court and woo 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 woo. And then after she just chewing people out for keeping her name in their mouth, then she started threatening with what is it called? AK-50? What do you call them things?
AK-47, which is AR-15.
Yeah, AR-15s. I'm like, how you gonna say 1 minute if y'all keep talking about me, calling me crazy, and if you knew who this lady was and watched her, you probably think she was crazy too. But she said, I'm gonna sue y'all and take y'all to court. Then in the next breath, yeah, I got me an AR-15 in the back seat, and I use it too. I'm like, what? But yeah. So anyway, she's been dragging people on YouTube for no reason. Like, she didn't got into it with a few people. She'll say stuff about them. Then, like some YouTubers, they say something, they drag people, they threaten, then they delete their video so people won't have proof and try to get them for bullying or harassment or try to get their channel flagged. But yeah, I was waiting on Miss Sissel to come on here because I need to talk to her about that. Because I was like, what the hell? Really? You just basically made a threat on YouTube, on social media. That you
I like how you woke up Miss Sissel. She talking about I'm coming.
Huh?
I like how you woke up Miss Sissel. She talking about I'm coming.
That's what she said. Oh, just my 5 cents. I should, you know what? If I wasn't rushing around trying to get my show started tonight on time, I would have recorded the video too. And to make it so bad, I had it paused on my phone because I was going to play it on here. But then I had to back out of the thing to look for something else. And when I went back, the video was gone. And that's like the 3rd or 4th video because somebody jumped on her platform like, why you up here keep talking about what these people doing to you? And you started it off. You popped off at them and they popped off back. And she was like, but once I said what I had to say, it was done. I'm done with it. And they was like, well, hold up. You up here dragging people on YouTube and then you done with it? That don't mean they done with it. If they want to make 10, 15 videos about you after you drag them and threaten them, then they can.
Right.
Because they ain't done with it. But she's one of those people who she talks shit about people on YouTube, and then she just wants it to be done. She was like, well, they said what they had to say the first time. They should have been done with it. That's not how it works. You don't give people terms.
Or she plays victim.
Yeah. Oh man. I wish she wouldn't have deleted that video. Somebody recorded it though, because one thing about the B sector, people stay recording people. There's certain people who go live all the time, and there's certain people who record everything because I don't know if y'all heard of Lipstick Alley. It's a website, and mostly they focus on celebrity news and YouTubers, like the B sector. And so they be recording YouTube videos from the B sector and post them on their website. So I'm sure somebody got it recorded. But I was like, how you gonna tell somebody you're gonna take them to court like like Cardi B did Tasha K for defamation? Because if you knew this chick, you would think she crazy too. But she talking about and then I guess she shit on herself, right? When she was
No, say it ain't so.
Okay. So the lady that she was going off at, she came on live and she said, I can say a lot of things about you. I ain't never done nothing to you. I can say a lot of things about you, like how you shit on yourself when you was on your live video and you was at a restaurant waiting on your food. She said, I don't give a damn. If I was at my weight, if I had just paid $200 for some food, I would have took my ass home and shit instead of sitting there waiting on my food and just shitting on myself because you still waiting on your food. So tonight she comes on here talking about you talking about me. I have irritable bowel syndrome.
No excuse. Then you should know. You should know what's about to happen. No. I got UC, and trust me, I know every bathroom is in every restaurant I've ever been to. Nope. Don't want to hear it.
And I understand, but people was in her chat said, why is you telling people this? Just turn the video off. Just throw the whole internet away. Just, oh my God, it's like crazy. Hey, Can. Oh my God, it's been so much stuff going on in the B section. It's so entertaining. Hey, hon.
What's popping?
Somebody up there was like, he wasn't happy with just me and Carmelita being.
I've been back, but I'm trying to send you this video,
Okay.
I'm gonna log off here for a minute and then I'm gonna be back. And,
Okay, that's fine. You gonna send it
okay.
to my phone? Or you gonna send it to
I got
my
me.
No,
I got
I'm gonna
Miss
send
Sister.
it to. I'm trying to send it to Messenger.
Okay, okay.
All right.
All right. He said bye.
Bye.
See you.
But yeah, somebody
Hey, Miss Sister, how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, how y'all doing?
We done woke her up out of her sleep. Don't she
Oh,
sound
I
all,
didn't wake you up.
you
See,
sound
I
all
respect your slumber.
tired and oh, you know how you sound all, oh, hey,
Who? No,
oh, I'm
that's my
here.
that's my brain sexy baby.
Yes, it's your like sleepy, sexy.
What was that? What was that woman's name on what was it? Stella's Got Her Groove Back. Where the name of she's an actress. She has a kind of a high pitched voice, but it's kind of scratchy like Miss Sissel sounds right now. What's her name? She had the son and
Oh,
told
I
him about the
love
clone.
her. I
What
love
was
her.
that's the voice? That's the voice right now.
Oh my God, what's
Angela
her name,
Bassett.
Sislo?
Angela Bassett.
No, not
No.
the one, the thick one, who the light skinned dude, the light skinned actor dude who moved across the street. They
Oh,
liked each
that was
other.
not Stella. That was a different movie.
That was Stella. No, that was yeah, that wasn't Stella.
You're talking about Loretta Devine.
Loretta Devine. That
Yeah,
was
No,
Loretta.
no, that was
when
the
she
one
burned
with
her clothes.
that was the one with Whitney Houston in it.
Yeah, what? Why
That
can't I
was
think of the name?
I'll think of it in a second.
Waiting Exhale.
Yeah, Waiting to Exhale. Thank you. The best soundtrack back then was Waiting to Exhale. Sitting up in my room with Randy. Oh, that was the album right there.
No, I kind of like Minister Society. That was my joint.
That one was good too. That one was good
Okay.
too. Yeah, that one was good too. But yeah, Toni Braxton, she had a few cuts on there. Whitney Houston had a few cuts on there. Faith Evan had a few cuts on there. Whoo, yes. That CD was the shit.
Whitney and CC Winans.
Yes, Whitney and CC Winans. Yep. But yeah, so he said that's who your voice sound like right now, Loretta Devine.
Oh,
Well, she was walking across the street shaking her hips. I know he looking.
And that was Gregory Hines. I love
Yes.
Gregory Hines. I cried so much when he died. Oh my God. I love it. And his song, him and with him and Luther's song was one of my favorites too.
Carmel Diva done sent me a video. It says R. Kelly and Aaliyah's secret love child revealed. You must see this. Huh?
How can he have a secret love child? She was never pregnant.
It's a YouTuber video, so I'm not playing it.
Well,
they got
she was pregnant, but she had an abortion.
Yeah, they was pregnant, but they said she had an abortion. So is that a lie?
No.
The abortion of the love child.
I used to work with her.
I mean,
it was her dad.
Did she really have the kid and her parents made her give it up for adoption?
No, her dad used to worked in the same hospital. He wasn't that kind of guy. He wasn't that kind of guy. If she'd had she could have came over to Detroit and had a baby on something. Because she went to school with some of the kids from our church. And if she wanted to give her the baby, she did.
I know one thing. If R. Kelly would have got with my daughter, who was like 12, 13, 14 years old, he would have been bankrupt.
But he was sleeping with her mama.
He would have been bankrupt. His ass would have been in. See, difference between me and other parents? Ooh, child. I do worse. I do somebody who ain't shit bad. Like somebody just off the street, a neighbor, a family member who messing around with my kids or something. If it was a famous entertainer, that nigga, he would have never got the 12 play. He would have never got to Step in the Name of Love. He would have never got to Chocolate. What's the name of that CD called? Chocolate.
Chocolate Factory.
He would have never got the Chocolate Factory.
And my mama used to have that in her Cadillac. Man, you talking about something funny?
Oh, I love Chocolate Factory. I'm telling you. I haven't listened to his music in a long time because I hate him. I not hate him, but I just hate what he represents. but I have every single R. Kelly CD, every single one.
Want to get rid of them? You don't like them?
I don't know. Shit, one day I might be able to sell them fuckers for a whole bunch of money.
He has some bumpers.
I don't know. But what was that group that he was with? What was that group? The group that he started off with. Public Announcement. I got their music, their CDs, and all of his CDs leading up after that.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, I was a diehard R. Kelly fan like everybody else. And then when all these stories kept coming out, I was like, just looking at him made me sick. Hearing his voice, ugh. I was like, But no judgment, because I know some people still, and that's your prerogative. No shade, no judgment. But if bro was on here, he would say free Kells. If bro was on here right now, he would say free Kells. And you already know it. There he is in the chat. There he is. He will be up here talking about free Kells.
He must be on punishment. He can't come up.
Count Amaru, why are you not jumping up on the live? Are you at work or something? Are you babysitting the grandbaby?
Yeah.
Do your wife got you doing some work around the house?
He got in trouble.
Are you on punishment? He's sneaking on the phone. Oh wow! So Can.
Yeah.
Are you all caught up with the Beef Sector videos and everything?
Girl, I can never keep up.
Well, no, I know you can't keep up with everybody because I can't either.
Oh, excuse me.
I only keep up with the hot topics.
What is the hotter topics?
But what do you feel about? Let me ask you this: what do you feel about what Jay Wilson said to Kwani? Because a lot of people around here is talking about it's colorist, and Spill It Boy TV, he said on his live when they was going back and forth that you can't tell people how to fight and you can't tell people what to say to each other when they beefing and fighting. Because you heard what he said, right, to Kwani?
About her being colorist.
About Kwani being mad at April or not liking April because she light skinned and got good hair, long good hair. Because Kwani always quick to call somebody a black bitch, or calling somebody something like the gorilla, or stuff like that. Yeah, it goes down in the B sector. It goes down in the B sector, not the DMs, but in the B sector.
I mean, I could see if she only be with a particular type.
Because but don't forget, Kwani called her a zebra because she's black and white. Yeah. So she called April a zebra.
I don't know if that was a colorist statement. That was a very colorist statement, but to be perfectly honest, I think Kwani just hits below the belt just for the shock factor. I think she hits the hurt.
She does. And did you watch her tonight?
Hmm?
Did you watch her tonight on James' channel?
No.
Oh, well, you go back and watch it. Go.
I heard something that DKL was playing when she was talking over.
And that's exactly what she always does. She always talk over people and don't let people speak.
Well, she was talking over one of Jay Wilson's videos. Like she was narrating it, kind of thing.
Oh, I thought you meant talking over, because that's what a lot of people don't like about her. Sometimes people just jump off the show, just jump off the live, forget it, because they can't get a word in. And then she has like this bionic microphone. I thought my microphone was loud. No, Kwani's microphone is bionic.
Yeah, I can't. I don't even know how loud my microphone could get. Obviously, it doesn't get loud enough. Cause
see, we ain't never beefed, and I ain't trying to beef. I ain't trying to argue with nobody.
Well, not to be
arguing by their damn self. because I refuse to sit on here and argue back and forth like some little kid or some teenagers with some grown ass people. I say what I gotta say and keep it pushing.
That would never happen between us anyway.
But yeah, they be arguing back and forth for days on here.
I don't know, it bothers me to hear people do all that, you know, say anything and everything they can to hurt another individual.
And that's what James was saying. That's what Treasure Lane was saying. He was like, I understand that could be considered a colorist remark, but Kwani been calling her zebra. That's a colorist remark, ain't it?
Right. That's what I said. It's a very colorist remark to say that she's being colorist. Like, just say, for instance, I could say something degrading to an individual and not be, you know, racist or you know, I could not be prejudiced. I could just say something just because, you know, I'm hitting below the belt, but that doesn't mean that I'm a prejudiced person. You can make a statement, like, you know, but that don't mean that you, like, I've heard white guys try to be chill and say the N word, and like they're trying to rap and all this, that, and the other, and they say the N word, but they're not trying to be prejudiced. They just think they're trying to be cool, or trying to, because they grew up around black people, they, you know, feel like they have a right to say it. But some, you know, I mean, there are some people it don't bother. Just like Cardi B says it all the time. She says the N word. Well, she feels like she won. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of stuff just, it does not bother me, honestly. Now, if she were hanging around, like raised around mostly Caucasian people or something like that, and she were to say that N word all the time, like, oh, I hate N's and this, that, and the other, you know, it would kind of bother me because I know her aim is different. So that's kind of, you know, sometimes people are just ignorant to the fact that the things that they're saying are hurtful, and that's the most. And actually, that's what Whoopi Goldberg got in trouble for, because she made a statement that Holocaust wasn't a racial thing; it was evil. She said it was evil. Well, a lot of people were offended by the fact that she said that. She, you know, she's an advocate for Jewish people. So it's not like she, you know, said it to be cold or callous or anything like that. But her statement was saying that, you know, it was beyond being racist. It was dark and it was evil.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, it was genocide. So, you know, in that aspect, you know, I don't think what Kwani was saying was with the intent of being colorist. It was a very colorist.
Yeah, I don't think it was she was trying to be colorist. I think she was just trying to hurt her feelings.
She was,
but that's one thing that Kwani is very well known for, and they talked about it tonight on James' channel. How sometimes people on here who be beefing, they just say the worst of the worst of the worst to people to get underneath their skin. Exactly. And the person has something wrong with them, like an ailment, or one leg shorter than the other, or missing some teeth, or wear bifocals, or ain't got no edges. I mean, the people in the B sector, they just focus on something that they can really like pick on you for and drag you for, and they just hold on to that. Just like with Brie. People call her Burger Brie. Or people call her Pound Cake Brie. Because, you know, she likes to make pound cakes every now and then. People call her Burger Brie because they just pick on her because of her size. And Brie has a good job. Brie has a nice car. Bree has a beautiful apartment. I mean, she got things going on for herself, but they can't talk about none of that stuff. All they talk about is her weight. That's it.
Because they are trying to be they're trying to be damaging. You know what I'm saying?
But it doesn't damage Bree. I don't think it really damages Bree because, I mean, for somebody who has been dragged to hell and back over their size, I mean, you have to be a really confident person and have some high self-esteem to still be on this platform swinging and banging in the beef sector.
You gotta have a tough skin.
Tough skin. Yep, you gotta have tough skin. That's like if somebody talks about me about my weight. I know I'm thick. I know I'm plump. I know I'm not slim thick. I'm thick thick. I'm thick thick. But people can't shame me for my weight because it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be embarrassed because of my weight, I'm just gonna be embarrassed because of my weight, regardless if people talk about me or not. But I'm not. So I mean, people will pick on like the one thing that they can just talk to you about. You could live in a mansion, drive a Bentley, and they will still talk about these celebrities get talked about all the time. All the time. And they can be perfect. So it's like, okay, you know, if you're in the beef sector, you just gotta have tough skin. People talk about back or whatever.
Speaking of
Crazy T said no, Kwani was being evil and it was meant to be color. She knew what she was doing. Kwani yep, you're right, Crazy T. We was just saying that she does it all the time. Right. And so honestly, April has said that she turns her white on when she needs to. After a statement like that, you get what you want to get. And I did hear that. I did hear that somebody said she did something like that. I don't know if she did or not. I'm not saying she didn't. I just don't recall. And I've been following her for a long time, but I don't know. I think did it have something to do with when she was arrested? Not arrested, but pulled over or something?
I have no clue what to talk about, but I'm sure.
If we want to do that, I ain't white and I ain't mixed, but there's been times where I've been pulled over and pushed by the cop, and I turn real bougie and sedity real quick. Like, and y'all know Kurt. Okay, 3 of y'all on this panel know me in real life. Y'all know my work personality, and y'all know when I clock out at 5 o'clock personality. So if I'm getting the times I've been around a police officer is, oh, hello, sir. Oh, yes. I mean, it's just like real proper, real, you know what I'm saying? So I think even black people who are black do that. Like they don't try to act white.
You talking about code switching?
They don't act white per se, but
they become proper.
I told my kids, you do whatever you have to do to come home. Because some of these cops out here, they good, and some of these cops out here, they'll take their bad day out on you. And don't let them be already racially, you know, or prejudiced or racist or something like that. So if you got to kiss their ass to come home and talk like a good old boy, I mean, I hate that I have to say that to my sons. Like, okay, our alarm went off the other day, right? Our dog, he got loose. He was running around in the basement. And, you know, the basement is one of those alarms that automatically just go off, just start blaring if somebody goes down there and your alarm is set on the way. So it set off. The police came. My son got here after the police got here. They had their flashlights on them and stuff. They had their hand on their gun as soon as he pulled up in the driveway. Like, and he's like, damn, I'm not in the house, robbing the house. I'm pulling up to the house. And y'all got your hands on y'all guns. I mean, you know, and so he walked out the car, held up his hands. He said, I'm sure it's just the dog. And the police was like, well, we still have to go in and enter. And he was like, okay, but I'm sure it's the dog. And he said, but if you walk in there and there's somebody in there, it ain't nobody supposed to be in there, so you have permission to shoot. And I was like, well, what if your brother was in there? What if he came over? He said, well, he didn't tell us he was coming over.
That's facts, though.
He said, well, I didn't see his car outside. And I was like, well, still, you know, your brother comes over. My oldest son will come in the house. I'll be in here working. My other son will be in his room sleep. He'll come in the house with his key, grab something, and walk right out the house.
Yeah.
Like, you better let somebody know you in here.
Like, and you know, but see, I can see him I got my Ring camera on my phone. So It automatically get alert when somebody, approaches your house. So I'm seeing him on the camera, so he knows I see him. But he comes in the house, grabs something, walks right out the house. So it's times where he does that, you know. But he could have been in the house. Who knows? But my thing is, they put their hand on Cam said he was kind of nervous. He said, I was really nervous. He said, but I let him in the house. They went downstairs. They checked the basement. The dog came running up. And they was like, okay, it's all clear. And Cameron was just looking at him like, I told y'all it's just a dog.
Lucky they didn't shoot the dog.
Exactly. But imagine where my mind went when I heard my son say, I pulled up to get out the car. And they had their gun. They moved their hands to their gun when he pulled up in the driveway. I was like,
what do you expect? They don't know who he is.
I mean, I understand that, but they there because the alarm going off. So you would think maybe the perpetrator is in the house, not pulling up to the house. Huh?
I'm just looking at sister saying she worked at the down at DCC.
Douglas
and I'm like, she might have known my mama.
I wouldn't be surprised. Just my 5 cents said they did shoot my neighbor's dog. I'm not surprised.
But look, let me tell y'all something. Back in the
hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. Let me just read these few comments first. Then I'm gonna let you roll. Because I don't want nobody to think we're not paying attention to them. But crazy. I mean, just my 5 cents said I have a professional voice, but it's black professional. And Crazy T said, "Ask April does let white people believe she is white if it will work her, like getting a job." She said, "Congratulations on your house to hood table." Thank you, boo. Thank you, boo. And then just my 5 cents said they did shoot my neighbor's dog. Now, go ahead, Miss Sislo, because I'm gonna comment on Crazy T's comment about Ask April. And I wish, I got her phone number. I wonder if she'll jump on the live. I wonder. Go ahead, Miss Sislo. I'm gonna hit mute and call Ask April.
Well, I was gonna say what happened to me. Well, everybody knows that my daughter is a professional dog trainer. So she has board and trains that some of them that she brings home. So when she brings certain dogs home, I don't know all the dogs. So she never brings a dog home that would be aggressive or anything towards me, or my son. But sometimes she brings the dogs home, so I don't know. The dogs, like I like if they're in the house, I'll recognize, oh, that's this one or that one. But if they're outside, I don't necessarily recognize which dog is which. So what happened? One of the dogs got out. Well, the neighbor across the street called the police. Now he knew where the dog came from. The dog was out in the pen in the back, but he got out. She got out rather. And so the police came and they knocked on the door or whatever, and they started asking questions. And I was like, they asked me, do you recognize this dog, or is this your dog? I said no, because I didn't recognize him, right? So the police said, well, the neighbor said that he was your dog. And so I said, I don't think so. And so Jamie was like, what do you mean you don't think? I said, well, my daughter is a dog trainer. And so she often trains dogs at home. I don't know all of them by heart, but it could be. So my son, I came to the door and said, son, do you know which? He said, yeah, that's Boca. Or what? I was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess it is. The police officers goes, wait a minute. He put his little pad and pencil in his pocket and goes, wait a minute, what's going on here with his hands on this gun? And I looked up at him. I said, what do you mean what's going on here? I just told you what was going on. And I said, whatever is going on, it does not warrant you putting your hand on your gun. I'm not doing anything to you. I haven't said anything out of the way to you. Why do you have to put your hand on your gun to come to my house and asking me about a dog that your partner is standing there playing with. So I know it's not like I said anything threatening or what. I was like, sir, you know, if it's all well with you, I'll just put the dog in the house and going about my business. And then I looked across the street at the neighbor and said that was very unnecessary. If you felt like the dog was doing anything or whatever, all you had to do was knock on the door. Pardon me?
What?
I'm sorry.
What happened? Hello?
I think she's on another chat. She jumped into the wrong chat. That was Carmel Diva. She's probably looking at something somebody sent her. But I'm listening to you, Mrs. So go ahead. That's all that matters. I'm here.
Yep.
He said that's all that matters.
Listening to her. I was listening, but one of my kids said something, and I was like, "What?" And I thought I had myself on mute. I apologize.
And that's what I told her. You were in a different conversation. So good. We got you.
I thought I said something wrong. But that was it. I was just, I couldn't believe that this guy had put his hand on his gun while he was talking to me. And I'm like, really? And the crazy part about it was this is when I had just got out of the hospital. So I had an oxygen mask on. I was wearing the oxygen at the time when I had COVID. And I'm like, I'm no threat to you. What in the world are you grabbing your gun for? And I'm inside of the house. Like, it was just, I don't know, y'all, but that was crazy. But anyway, that's my story.
He was about to blow everybody up.
It was stupid for me. Like, my son standing there, and I'm like, what is the purpose? He just wanted something to be reactive about, if you ask me. And his partner was down there just playing with the dog. She was a real friendly dog. You know, that was the thing. But, yeah. And then, oh my God, and what made it so bad, that's what happened last weekend. What made it so bad, guys, the same family, the same guy that called the police, the last time, he passed away recently. So somebody in his family, I don't know who it is, it says probably his mom or something. So my daughter's letting the dogs out. This was last Friday. My daughter was letting the dogs out and to use the bathroom. And she was standing in the front door. They use the bathroom because all of them are trained to go outdoors. None of them, you know, go in the house or whatever. So she was letting the dogs go. And the lady came across the street and said, she used the bathroom. She can come in the house now. My daughter's like, who are you? And she said, oh, no, I know what I'm doing. I got this. She was like, and I know what I'm doing too. I'm a dog owner. And the next time you leave that dog out in the cold, I'm going to take it. My daughter was like, who are you?
Go for it.
Like, huh?
Try it. Tell her, try
it. Exactly. My daughter said, I'd like to see you try to take that one because that one is an aggressive dog he's trained to protect. So I'd like for you to try to take this one. Well, the next time you leave them outside, you'll see. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take them.
How about the next time I leave them outside, you mind your fucking business?
Exactly. Girl, but wait a minute. She stood at the end of the driveway. When I found out, when I heard my daughter in the exchange, I came to the door. And by that time, the lady she left when she saw me come to the door. She turned her car around. She pulled up in the driveway, y'all. Pulled her little happy tail up in my driveway and just sat there.
Oh, no.
For the longest minute. She sat there and told my daughter. And then first she's
okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry.
That's why you need to keep a bag of rocks by your house for stupid stuff like that, where you can just throw them at her car.
Girl, And she's standing there. I guess it got too cold for her, so she got in the car. But she was standing outside at the end of my driveway with her hands on her hips, patting her feet, waiting for my daughter to do what she told her to do. I was like, you got a mama.
Oh, I missed everything. Dang.
No, was this a young lady or an old lady?
No, it was she said my daughter's like, I can't tell you how old she was, Mom, because I wasn't even paying attention to in that part. I just know she was some older white lady.
I mean, it don't matter. She can get rock stone at her too. But I mean,
no, what I missed, dang. Okay. For the chat, I did hit up Ask April. She didn't answer, but I did text her and asked her to come on if she wanted to discuss what we was discussing about the colorism and everything. So if she wants to, she's welcome. If she's watching, you're welcome. No pressure. You don't have to come on the live, but I just thought I'd give you the opportunity. As far as Irena, she said give her a few minutes and she'll hit the link so she can discuss her restaurant. And she was right. The post was right. 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. She said she does lunch 6 to 10. I mean, breakfast 6 to 10 and then lunch till 2 a.m.
Wow.
And that's on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I told her we was thinking about coming down there in the morning.
Ain't nobody thinking about it. We doing this, ain't we?
Early.
Well, what time we going? Because if breakfast is 6 to 10, we got to go early.
If it's a grand opening, we need to be there at opening. Hello?
I know. Okay, so Curtis, you going to be here at 5?
Y'all ain't going to be ready at 5.
You saying we got to be there at the opening?
I said we should be there at the opening. Because I know who I'm dealing with. Y'all ain't going to be there at no damn opening. Y'all ain't.
Well, how about we leave around 6?
But I
don't like y'all.
I don't like
y'all.
How about we leave around 6:30?
I don't like this at all.
Then they're going to already be open.
Get there around 7.
They're already going to be open. If we're going to be there for a grand opening, I want to be here for the opening.
When I said that, you said we should. I don't mean.
No, I said I know. I said I know who I'm dealing with. Y'all ain't going to be up.
Oh, I'm
up all the time. I don't go to sleep till 7.
Here we go. People that don't answer text messages. Hey, we here. Who's here? Curtis and Carmel Diva here.
That's her.
Thank you. You said it right. Curtis and Carmel Diva. Carmel Diva made it.
I'll be on time when people pick me up. If anything, I'm up there calling somebody talking about where the hell y'all at. Shoot.
So that means I got to go vacuum out my car.
Vacuum out the car, clean it out, put some smell goods in there, put some treats in there, some water bottles. You know.
I got dog treats. That's it.
You know what?
How relevant?
What did he say?
What flavor?
Beef and liver.
Yes. Scooby snacks for y'all.
Did he say dog? I don't think so.
He said he got Scooby snacks for Can. He got Scooby snacks. Ruby.
I said I got beef and liver. I didn't say nothing about Scooby.
Yeah, he did. Ruh-roh.
This what I got for him.
Hold up. Dr. Lemon.
You know I got a woman. Behave.
Dr. Lemon.
Well, that's your woman now?
Who his woman? Who what?
Maybe not.
He got a woman.
I'll be the other woman.
Same child.
As long as you know.
Hey.
I'm the only other woman you make love to. Hey.
You.
She know I don't want him.
Did she freeze? No, she didn't freeze.
Oh.
Carmel Diva.
Oh, freeze! I didn't freeze. I just stopped.
I ain't froze.
And I said, she know I don't want him.
Don't nobody want me.
Yeah, they do.
What the hell y'all doing?
That tongue.
Hey, we talking about dogs.
Bro.
Who let the dogs out?
Stupid.
Let the
dogs out.
I still want to say it while Miss Sissel was saying her story.
Damn, we just totally interrupt. Okay, can go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Y'all do me like that.
Now, did you say your daughter was gonna whoop on some old white lady?
Did not.
Oh.
I did not. I was gonna do it.
Oh.
I said she should have.
I was gonna do it for messing with my baby.
Some old woman.
Yes, I were. Yes, I were. I got my
You was gonna whoop up on Betty White.
Did she just say she got her AARP card?
I got my AARP card.
You was gonna whoop on Betty White. Betty White.
Don't mean nothing. I got one too.
It gives me a discount on hooping.
Oh, whooping ass.
On hooping ours.
Oh Lord. Dang, how old you gotta be? I got some time. But yeah, I want me an ARRP. I just want a handicap card. So I can park in the front.
I tell you, first of all, it's AARP. First of all.
What did I say? What did I say?
You sound like
ARRP.
ARRP. Art.
Over there checking in his Scooby snacks and can't talk right.
I wonder. I want to look at the menu before I get there.
I just can't.
But as long as she got some
big breakfast food.
Oh, I hope they make no. Remember we went to that one place and they had no omelets. I was like, "What? You don't make omelets?" That was at the place over in Council Bluff. Remember the oh god, the Buckarell, Cucurell, the bro, Mr. CP, the
I don't think I went to that one.
What the hell are you talking about?
The Corral, the Buckarell, oh my god, how I forget?
Okay, what are you talking about?
The restaurant.
We're talking about.
First, we went to the restaurant. We all went together. Like we met up there, Lynette and all of us. Cooker Barrel. What is it?
The Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, the Cracker Barrel. And they don't sell omelets.
What was she saying?
Did you
say
quit bringing up old shit. I said Cracker Barrel. Now,
okay, bring up old shit. Nigga, you said it 30 seconds ago.
Don't bring up old shit.
And what y'all talk about some grand opening? The grand opening of the House of Poetry? What's going on?
No, listen. If you don't stay off the House of Poetry it was a what do you call those? A landmark in our community.
It was a staple.
The House of Poetry was a landmark in our community.
The House of Poetry sold any and everything. If they could have sold a fly's pussy, they would have. I'm sure if you looked in the back, they sold raccoon ass. So
everything, kangaroo knuckles, roadkill, everything.
They said kangaroo knuckles. No, they was a staple in our community, just like Time Out and Dailies.
Yeah, them wasn't chicken wings, them was rat wings.
Oh, them was pterodactyl wings.
You know they still open.
And then they was over there stealing that church's chicken grease, then over there bottling it and putting it up there talking about that's the new Crisco.
Hold on, where's my banner? Hold on, bro. Please hold on. Please hold on.
Look, it had burned down, so look, it was burnt in the back and they were still selling shit out the front.
While you playing, there's a fish market here doing the same thing.
Oh no, man!
I ain't gonna even put my peoples on blast because I know exactly how all that politics went down.
Do y'all remember the Ohio Fish Market?
That's neither here nor there.
That was the spot.
Who?
They clubbed the fish right in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ohio Fish Market. Yeah, they did have some. Yeah, they did have some good ass fish, man.
They had some bomb fish. I mean, my dad and them, they used to go fishing all the time, but on the
especially them carb sandwiches.
Carb.
No, man. Oh yeah, you got to have a carb sandwich from Joe Taz too.
No, I'm talking about the Ohio Fish
Market.
They used to have what you call them? They used to have the taters. What you call them?
Jacket fries.
Jacket fries.
That was what's his name? They had them. Joe Test.
Yeah, exactly. But Ohio Fish Market had them with the carb sandwiches.
Yep.
Y'all ate.
Well, you know what? The Ohio Fish Market, I like fish, but I didn't like skinning them and all that stuff.
Nigga,
So
they had the big live ones. You go back there.
they would do all that stuff for me if I asked. I'd hand do the skinning and the scaling and the plucking
And the
and
gutting.
the
Hey, you better
slicing.
learn.
And I just want to put it in the grease.
You
See, my uncle used to go fishing, and I mean, when he went fishing, he went fishing.
Yeah, there it is.
We would sit there in his garage and watch him like cleaning the fish and shit. And he would give us the fish belly, and anybody that's ever cleaned a fish, you know what a fish belly look like. We used to run through the damn neighborhood scaring other kids with it.
I couldn't do it. My mom and dad, they went fishing, and my dad and his friends, they went fishing all the time. They would come home with these big ass fish still alive in a bucket of water. And they would my mom, she would go on the porch and she would lay out a whole bunch of newspapers because we had like a closed-in porch. And she would lay out a whole bunch of newspapers down, and they would put them fish down there, and they would gut them and throw the shit in the buckets and all that. And I'd be like, ugh.
Now, if it was alive, it was two ways you could kill it. You could either club it over the head,
or slice
or you could just take and chop their head off.
Yeah,
my grandma would take. She would take the rolling pin. She would take the bread rolling pin and bust it right upside his head.
Yeah. But see, my dad would sell the heads because he would slice the heads because my mom didn't like the heads, and so he would slice them and then he would sell the heads.
Just like a black person, we're gonna eat every piece of that
every
fish.
Every piece of the
every scale.
No, grandma chopped the head off.
Every scale, every gill. Yeah, I hate fish like that. When you come in and a fish, you go to the store and the fish sitting there.
And the eyeballs is like, blink. Then you get them home and you put them in the sink and they still blink.
I'm like, is it any way you can put some sunglasses on that fish or something?
You know how you kill it? You know how people die and you close their eyelids down?
That's too bad.
I be like, Dad,
y'all traumatizing me right now.
But their eyes won't shut. Their eyes won't shut.
That's childish. You're dead, the motherfucker. Your eyes just lit like fuck it.
Oh my god!
But just my 5 cents said, I think she was talking to you, Sis Lo, when she said, "Oh, she got issues," and then just my 5 cents said that could come in handy. You never know what stray could run up to your car. I think she was talking about your comment right there, Karma Diva, about strays, or you said something.
Oh, the bag of rocks.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they come in here and bust them upside the head with them rocks. Boy.
Oh my God, y'all gonna leave the house upholstery alone.
Charlie done told you.
Even though it smelled like 10 old nursing homes.
Nah, it wasn't that. It was worse than that.
I mean, it smelled like 10 old nursing homes.
Nah,
it smelled like it smelled like somebody been left in their house.
I'm gonna tell you what it smelled like.
Ooh.
Spoiled chicken.
Ooh.
Inside pickle juice.
I can't.
And eggs.
And sauerkraut.
Don't forget spoiled eggs. And chitlins.
Nah, it smelled like a backwoods hog head cheese, South Carolina mixture of down in South Carolina make a hog head cheese in New York and Chicago.
Oh no, Curtis, you ever been to the House of Upholstery?
With a little dash of Skid Row.
And don't forget some Hell's Kitchen.
Skid Row.
Yeah, out in LA, that's the homeless sector. I mean,
I know.
It's reeking.
It smells like one of the mattresses on Skid Row. One of the mattresses.
No, it just smelled like all that. A mixture of Chicago, New York, Skid Row, and a bunch of ass.
I can't.
Oh my gosh. Do we still got one of those areas downtown? Like back in the day when all the prostitutes and crackheads walked around?
I don't know. I don't know what they didn't move. All the hoes that went online and all the crackheads. They ain't smoking crack.
Well, move on.
Man, I remember I had a friend that used to live in them apartments behind where the The Y used to be downtown.
Yeah.
Man.
He said they ain't over there by Valley High where it used to be. They online.
Online.
No, remember they was down there by Valley High. They was down there by the Vietnam projects.
It's there, even up there. Yeah. All down the Deuce. That was the stroll.
Yep. 24th Street.
Used to have a detail shop right across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All that, man. Yep. That was crazy, man. I remember that, man. That was when it was only 2 lanes, more regular ass roads with halfway to go from 24 to probably 26, on cobblestone.
All them cobblestone roads. I hate those cobblestone roads. I think they still got a little section over there by the Ernie Chambers courts.
Yeah, for sure. They ain't tearing that up. That will always be taken care of.
You know they redoing them again.
Are they?
They can't tear them down. Them things in the National Historic.
They're like a landmark.
Yeah, you can't tear them down. So
But I'm like, why are you redoing them again? You just redid them.
They just redid them.
Because them niggas probably bringing bed bugs and roaches.
Oh my God! When did they redo them the last time? Because we was down there then.
It's been about 15 years.
Okay, well that's past due. They need to redo them. You know how many types of bed bugs and roaches?
We used to be down there all the time, bro.
I used to live down there. I was living down there I lived down there from 98 to 02. Literally. I lived there for 4 years.
Yes.
I had a ball, man. That's before they even became Ernie Chambers Court. They were Straight Low Terrace.
Yeah, they were Straight Low Terrace. And then they turned them to Ernie Chambers
New Jack. They was called.
Yeah, they was New Jack. That's right. They was Straight Low Terrace, a.k.a. New Jack.
Jacks. Yes, sir.
The Jacks, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was the Jacks.
Where you going? We going to the New Jacks.
Yep, my joint was right off of 60. I can see 16th Street. So I got to saw everybody.
I lived on 16th and Lake, right there at the Sherman. And I got to give condolences. My old landlady, Rusty, she was the owner of the Sherman. She
talking about that one? You talking about that
old
one
white lady?
Oh, okay. You talking about that one?
96 years old.
Damn, yeah, she was. You talking about that one? That one other landmark right there at the lights.
Yep, right there at the light.
Yeah, at them big ass goddamn apartments.
Oh, my apartment was huge in there. Oh, I loved it.
One bedroom was like 1,000 square feet and shit. Like, goddamn.
My apartment, a lot of people were surprised when they would walk in and see how big it was.
It was some
from
big
the
ass
outside you couldn't tell, but the inside, shit.
It was some big ass damn apartment spaces.
I had a full living room and a full dining room.
Literally.
I mean, the bedrooms were huge. It was like shit. I loved it.
Yeah, that's another place they can't tear down.
No, because that one is on the National Historic Registry.
That's the original. If you look at it, even down there at the damn courthouse. Yep. That's where they had the meeting at. Expo. If you look at it,
the last building standing from that time.
Well, I thought they would never tear down the high risers where I used to stay at on 48th.
Oh, they made no historic.
Well, they didn't actually tear them down, but I thought they would never. I don't know.
Do something with it.
Right. Because they had
been there that shit out over there.
They had
because them apartments they done put over there now.
Yeah, they pimped that shit out.
People can't even afford to fucking live there.
Exactly. And that used to be
get y'all asses up out of there.
That used to be crackhead city, gang city over there.
Y'all don't want to do shit with it. Get your asses over.
People not afford it. Then now is bringing in gentrification.
Yeah,
and
you don't take care of it, you lose it.
Yep, I remember when I stayed in there back in the day. I stayed in the high risers, and my rent was $250 for a 1-bedroom in the high risers. I stayed on the second floor.
I wish.
$250, and the 3 bedrooms was $300. No, the 3 bedrooms was $350, and the 4 bedrooms was $450. Mm-hmm.
They have 4 bedrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, they had all that shit.
And they had the 2 penthouses at the top.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder they there was generations of people up in there.
Yes, girl. I'm telling you, when I moved in there, this lady at our church, she had co-signed for us because it was like me and my god sisters and some other people. We was all talking about getting our own place and woo because we was just staying wherever, with whoever, bunking with whoever, rooming with whoever. And she was like, I've been staying there for years in these 1 apartments, and I bet I can get y'all some apartments there. So she co-signed for like 6 people. Me, all my god sisters, my homegirls, we all had our own apartment in the high rise.
Man, it was that was Roach Capital over there.
Was on the 4th floor.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been too bougie to stay there. I ain't even.
You sure would have, because
they
was
Capital
about as ghetto. And when
that I was Roach Capital.
Didn't nobody sleep over there. We literally, and mind you, I was working. I had a full-time job and everything. We all did. But we would work and we would come straight home. And I swear the entire apartment building, we partied and kicked it in apartment hops all night, every night. We would stay outside. You know how you go up to you know how you hit the hill, right? And you
Niggas
go down
and roaches
at the dead end to the apartments. We would have card tables out there on the sidewalk.
Yeah, sure enough. Niggas and roaches.
We would have card tables out there on the sidewalk by the street.
Niggas and roaches in the parking lot.
We would be out there all night just kicking it like all night. And the people across the street, they had all the nice houses.
I wouldn't say nice, but they had houses.
I mean, they was way nicer than
Like I said, I wouldn't say nice, but they had houses.
They had roaches too.
No, they really did have some nice houses across the street. I thought
they was running back and forth across the street.
Compared to what we was living in, compared to our quarters.
Oh, we was the colony. We was the upper echelon of the roaches. They
used to look at us all crazy. Oh, I remember one time. Okay, so I used to be real ghetto back. Okay.
They had a sign that said,
listen. I used to have this car, right? I used to have this car. I can't even remember what kind of car it was, but I didn't get my place on it when I was supposed to, right? And I didn't get my place for a long time, though, Comedy. It was like a long time. So
I didn't get place on my car for 2 years.
I used to get chased by the police all the time because they would notice my entrances were bad, and I kept getting pulled over with bad entrances like over and over and over again, right? So they had started chasing me down. And when you from the hood, you know all the cuts, all the curves, all the alleyways, woo 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 woo. So I would escape them time and time again. Then one time they saw me. They saw me, dude, and they followed me and they caught up with me, and I sped down the hill. I sped down the hill in front of the apartments, parked in front of the house, and ran like as fast as I can. Just ran in the house because I'm thinking if I ain't in the car, they ain't gonna give me no ticket, right? Girl, I'm just peeping out the window in my little apartment in the high rises, and the cops pulled right behind me and put a ticket on my damn car. Next thing I know, I didn't have no license. They sent me a suspension because I had been getting tickets after tickets after tickets after tickets. I was doing bad back then, and I couldn't afford my little stinking place.
You know what? Like I said, I drove my car for 2 years on the same damn Intransis. I never changed them.
See, I kept changing mine.
I'm a Honda Basket is
I
the
didn't
worst.
change mine. The same ones the dealer gave me, I kept on there. And shit, I had to drive to like Papillion and all of that shit because I was traveling. I was a traveling nurse. I was like, fuck that. I used to ride past the motherfucking Sarpy County jail.
Oh, I be scared to go in Sarpy County.
Oh, you was stretching it. You was stretching it thin.
Right. I had to do what I had to do. But I finally, after about 2 years, I got my little taxes. I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me go on and pay for this. That shit was like
what I was doing,
$2,000.
What I was doing, and I ain't gonna say where we got them from, but y'all should already know if y'all familiar with y'all from the hood, y'all from the same area I'm from. So y'all know exactly where you could get
where
some.
You go, Gerber?
No, to get some entrances.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. So we ain't gonna say the spot.
Already.
Where you can use to buy entrances.
That was a lit goddamn.
And I would buy a new set every month.
Yeah, already. That was the plug. Shit.
Because it don't make no sense how high our road taxes and our wheel taxes.
Yeah, that shit's fucking ridiculous. Y'all out of line.
Ours is
y'all out of line.
We are the only state where our plates are 10% of our car value.
Exactly. Y'all got the highest insurance fucking rates in the country. Y'all are out of line. Warren Buffett need his ass whooped. Somebody need to plug a hole in his soul.
And that's why I only bought a brand new car. I had one brand.
Why you mad at Warren? He ain't even.
I only had one brand new car in my life because of the fact that our plates here are.
Who you think control the insurance?
Like you buy a $25,000 car and your plate's almost $3,000, and everywhere else,
that's
like
more than that.
There are certain places where they place is $75 no matter what kind of car you buy.
Shit, my boy said,
no matter what year, it could be a 2030 or a 1952.
That nigga almost started crying when he showed that damn bill. He had to drop over 7 racks. 7 racks for them plates and stickers.
The most I paid was $2,200 because when I had that brand new Impala, I don't know if y'all remember the one that got totaled, but that brand new Impala that was fully loaded. Ooh, I love that car. And somebody hit me from the back and totaled it. But yeah, I had paid $2,200 for my
7 plus. That's a lot of big faces, man. Just to be going for some damn plates and some doggone sticker tags.
I can't pay that much.
No, he was hurt. He's not. He's like,
man, the minister lives down in Missouri. He said, and I didn't know this. When you buy a car, it already has plates, and that plate stays with that car forever. It don't matter how many owners it has. That plate number stays. Ooh.
For real? And that's in Missouri?
Yep. That plate stays with that car.
I did not know that.
I didn't need to tell each other. I was like, what?
Girl,
I mean, they still have to pay for like the sticker, but
down here, you can buy this shit with plates.
We used to, people back in the day used to go down to the courthouse or go down to the DMV, say somebody stole their stickers off their plates and get some new ones, and then they would sell them. No, they was free. You would get them for free, and then they would go turn around and sell them to somebody else who had expired plates. People used to get over any way they knew how because our plate prices are so ridiculous.
Yeah, ridiculous. That's just that's like a that's just like a corporation of crackheads.
Yeah.
Them niggas, they thirsty. That's just extra. That's what you call real thirst. I mean, that's thirsty. You thirsty for money, and you ain't even need no money. You just want the money because it's available. Them high ass rates. That's why you damn got them big ass 3-foot deep damn potholes. What the hell?
Yeah, and that's the main thing, man. People was on Gene Starter so bad. Like it
ain't even her stinking ass fault. She just a dog. She's a puppet. A mayor and them is just.
We had potholes. So, Carmel, do you remember that? Curtis, y'all remember that? Especially like over there by off of
132nd and Center.
Yes, and off of
it's always been horrible over there.
No, they had to redo the whole intersection.
We thought that was bad down north.
They was bad out west.
It was 144th and Center.
Yeah.
All right, they always been bad over there too.
When I start hearing the rich folks complaining,
it was more holes than roads.
Nice neighborhoods complaining. I was shocked. I was like,
when they showed the video, there's a video on, I believe, WOWT, where that shit was ridiculous. You would have thought it was something somebody made up, but it was true.
It was so horrible. I mean, I saw people left and right posting the damage to their cars, and then you have to go down there and damn near beg for them to refund you to get your car fixed. Like,
and 80%
like,
they didn't do.
You got insurance or you got this. No, you don't have insurance on your car.
And some of them they wouldn't even do.
Right.
Because people been doing it for so long, didn't accepting the standard operating procedure, the SOP of doing business, so to where it's ingrained in the public that that's just what they're used to, and if you go against that, then yeah, you're a problem. So we're going to take you through all these excessive steps.
Well, you know what they was telling folks was if we don't have proof that somebody reported that hole. So that's why they were telling everybody on the news all the time, report the holes, report the holes. They was always posting the phone numbers to call the city for the holes, because they like, how can you prove that, you know, your car got damaged from this particular hole, from this particular spot, from this particular, that's what they were trying to do.
You can't trust them hoes.
What? No, you can't trust the big bros. The niggas.
No, you can't trust them hoes.
Stupid.
Niggas ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. Hey, niggas ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
The most.
They be talking about us. Used to call us hoes and tricks. Knowing we were sanctified Christian girls. But yes. Just my 5 cents said, well, I did hear there's a walking fish and shy. Oh, you know who she's talking about, Carmel Diva. She said she did hear that there's a walking fish in Chi-Town, in Chicago. You know who they call fish. You know who they call fish, right? The YouTuber. Can know exactly who I'm talking about. Probably even you know, you probably just don't know that they call her fish. But they talking about Phi Babe.
Oh.
They call her fishy puss. Because one day
I wouldn't know what she looked like if she was standing in front of me.
Oh, I got pictures I can send you with makeup and without makeup. But a long time ago, she came on live and she was talking about how when she stick her fingers in her puss, it come out smelling like fish. So ever since then, people called her fishy puss.
Why would she?
And people was like, "Why would you say something like that on a social media platform?" I remember. I used to follow
ladies. Ladies,
first started.
This is coming from somebody that used to work in OBGYN.
She got a phone.
If at any time your puss smells like fish, you have a bacterial infection.
Basically.
It's called BV, bacterial vaginosis.
Yeah.
And that requires that you go to your doctor.
Take them cheap ass drawers off.
And get one of those big ass pills.
And ladies, you don't want that.
Well, that's what people have been telling her. Like, there must be something wrong with you because I ain't never stuck my hand in my stuff and it smelled like fish. Like, what?
And don't listen to Rick Ross. Pineapple juice is not gonna clear that up.
Like, was it buffalo? Was it carp? Was it salmon? Was it tuna? Was it catfish?
And stop wearing them Family Dollar drawers.
Oh, it must have been tilapia.
Oh my God, the Family Dollar bras with the women with the huge.
I said the Family Dollar drawers.
I heard what you saying, but I'm talking about them women with the triple K titties trying to wear a Family Dollar bra, baby.
That's me all day. I got.
If that's the case, you might as well not even wear one.
I got the 60 triple X's. And I go to I get my bras from whatchamacallit at the mall, the plus size
Lane Bryant?
No, not there. I used to do there, but I like
she went bougie. She said Lane Bryant.
Tories are more fancier, more.
What did he say, bougie?
You know, they more.
I order mine from Ashley
upscale now. Torrid is upscale.
I get mine from Ashley Stewart. I love Torrid though. I used to love
it. I love bougie back in the day.
My bras cost about $65.
You said what?
For my size, my bras are like $65.
You said Carmel Diva was bougie back in the day.
I said bougie now.
What kind of bougie now?
Where did the pineapple mist? Hold up! Just my 5 cents said, where did the pineapple mist come from? What?
I heard that Rick Ross had it in a song or some shit.
I ain't
Now
about to
hold on.
listen.
Repeat that, Carmen Diva. What's up with the pineapples?
All I said was, in contrary to what Rick Ross said, pineapples and pineapple juice will not get rid of that smell in your puss.
Oh, because some people be like, okay, I think I get where you're saying, because some people like, okay, like if you suck the peen, right? If you suck the peen and if you swallow, a lot of people say if men will eat all his fruits and vegetables and certain fruits and vegetables, it'll taste better. And same thing with
Pineapple.
women, if they ate certain
Pineapple.
fruits and vegetables, their stuff will taste or smell better.
I always hear something about asparagus.
Asparagus?
No. What you eat will reflect the way you taste and your flavor. And it goes for men
that
and
bitch
women.
need to quit eating Gordon's Fisherman.
Well,
no, but I'm talking about pineapple, asparagus,
smoke weed, and if you got a nigga who only smokes
cigarettes,
and smoke blunts and drink alcohol, and you don't feed him no home cooked meal, he always at Burger King and McDonald's and Taco Bell, then if you swallowing, I feel sorry for you.
That's too bad.
I know that shit.
Put up y'all disclaimer. Y'all ain't put y'all disclaimer. Y'all over here talking X-rated.
Putrid. She probably be holding her breath trying to
swallow. Did she say putrid?
Putrid.
That's
if you only eat Popeyes, I bet it's greasy, but it go down easy and smooth.
Like you need one of those Q-tips. Put a Q-tip up there and spin it around. Somebody need to put a Q-tip up there and spin it around. Put some potpourri up in that motherfucker.
That's just too trifling. Y'all be saving yourself.
Men be wanting you to swallow, but they don't be wanting to eat right and drink right. And then they be like, "Oh, it's just you. Problem. It's just you. You don't. It's just you." No, it's you, nigga. If you want somebody to swallow you, like if you want somebody to swallow all of you, you have to change up your appetite, Cause anyway, go somebody else take over.
No, I don't have that issue. No, my mister likes all his vitamins and minerals. It's good to the Carmen Diva is good to the last drop.
What if he neutered?
Huh?
What if he being neutered?
No, it don't matter. Something still comes out. There's still something there. It's a little mini shot.
No. He sits there and cleans his plate.
It's been real. Keep running.
Uh-oh.
Don't run, Can. Don't run.
Oh, no. Y'all making me nauseous.
We just talking about life.
Y'all making me nauseous.
Okay, we're going to stop talking about swallowing.
He over here killing the hell out there.
I remember that little song. She swallowed it, juicing at the lip. She swallowed it.
Y'all doing the most.
Y'all need to stop. Leave Miss Cisco alone.
Cause you already know niggas already out here eating ass, so that you got to add that into the equation.
I ain't saying nothing.
I got a bad headache.
It's a whole lot of romaine and Caesar plugging going on.
Don't get me started.
Hey.
Yeah, a lot of y'all don't eat chitlins. What's the difference?
What people don't understand is there's about an inch between
it ain't even an inch.
And the anus.
It don't matter.
Between chitlins and groceries? Yeah, it's an inch between chitlins and groceries. Same difference.
I have no complaints.
Yeah. Right? Tossing no salad.
That's what a man wants to do.
We have one left.
Yeah, that ain't.
We tend to do that sometimes.
I had agreed to you.
My thing is like, do women not believe in swallowing? Like, is that the issue? No. Is that the issue at hand?
No.
I ain't never heard of it being an issue.
I mean, we all grown, right? We all grown.
If that's your choice, then that's what you choose.
Ain't nothing wrong with giving pineapple tips. I mean,
my point is this: As a man, I can't tell you what to do with your body and what's in your body or on your body.
That's what is going to get rid of that smell, that taste. No, that ain't.
Right.
Once it leaves my body, it's yours.
Swallow. I'm not telling people if they gotta swallow, but I'm just saying, men, if you want your woman to swallow, then you have to make sure you taste good.
Or you can surprise them.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Splashing all in their face. No.
He do that.
Baby, please tell me when you're about to come. Okay, honey. Splash.
That's just childish.
You do that.
Okay, y'all.
And I will punch you in the nuts.
All right, Miss Sister, she about to go.
I'm for real.
That's a good way for him to get punched. I'm just saying.
Welcome to the Hood Table, where we discuss everything.
That is so sad.
Bye, Miss
Isla. No hose bar.
Thank you for coming.
No hose bar. No topics off limit. Thank you for coming, Miss Isla. I understand if you have to go.
Did you hear what he just said?
He said thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Kanye said the same thing.
No, I didn't. I just said
yes, you did.
You
play it back. You said it right after I did.
No, I didn't. I was repeating what you said.
Yes, you did.
What would Jesus do?
I was being funny though. I was just repeating what you said.
It depends. Which Jesus we talking about? White Jesus or black Jesus?
Jesus.
What would Jesus do?
You know what?
Oh Lord, why y'all gotta bring Jesus into this?
I just wanted to know they both spelled the same. Are we talking about Jesus or Jesus?
His mama called him Jesus. I'm calling him Jesus.
Just my 5 cents said if he goes splash, he's gonna have a waterfall coming from his nose.
Hey, his mama called him Jesus. I'm gonna call him Jesus.
Right. His mama called him Jesus. I'm gonna call him Jesus. Mama called him Clay.
So somebody need to call Mary and see what she called it.
Oh my god. Okay.
You know his mama name ain't Mary, it's Maria.
What?
They call it on Black Jesus.
Hold on. So Black Jesus' mother was named Maria,
and
White Jesus' mother's name was Mary.
No, Jesus'
Black
mother
Jesus'
was
mama name is Willie Mae.
No, it's cousin.
It's May May.
The cousin Jesus.
Black Jesus, mama's name May May. We always got to double it up.
May May and JoJo.
Lord, have mercy, Lord. Forgive them, Lord, for they not know of what they do us.
Their names is May May and JoJo.
Nay. Lord Jesus, forgive them for they don't know what they do us. Okay.
Hey.
There we go.
I didn't pray for y'all souls.
Yeah,
y'all be all right. Y'all be all right from henceforth.
I got a serious question.
Pray for me.
Please pray.
Somebody pray for me.
Girl, my name Bennett.
Ooh, you want to get in it?
Say Hattie Mae.
Hey, Hattie Mae's used to be the spot back in the day.
Oh yeah, on 42nd and Redmond.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
That was right down that was down the street from the house.
You already know what it was. It was going down.
Slide down there.
We was getting it in. It was ratchet. We was getting it in.
Ratchet than a muck.
Oh, it was real ratchet in Hattie Mae's.
Yeah, we
Somebody's always fighting. Somebody's always fighting over this.
And even though they may have changed the name to Jamaican Jakes, it was still ratchet than a motherfucker.
Yep. And now it's a whole daycare. Now it's a whole daycare. Curtis, what you eating?
Right.
Honey Cheerios.
Well, okay, so we leaving at 5?
Where y'all trying to go eat that early at?
We trying to go out of town in the morning.
We're trying to go support black business.
We're trying to support a black business, somebody who's from Omaha who opened a restaurant in Lincoln.
Oh.
And the grand opening is tomorrow.
Yeah, she's a friend of ours.
Well, they open at 6 and they close at 2 a.m.
Oh, 6 in the evening.
Are they having a ceremony?
No, 6 in the morning.
What? Are they like cutting ribbons and stuff?
I don't know. I had invited her on the link. I sent her the link.
Okay, so I know they got the morning. They got the morning and the lunch hours, 6 to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's what's up. If it's their grand opening,
Yep.
Y'all Negroes ain't gonna have y'all asses.
We should go live.
We are. Oh, that's what I planned. That's what I planned.
I will. You know what? I'll do it.
You know what, nigga? You don't quit smacking in my ear.
You can pick her up first. Pick her up first, but put her in the back seat, and then come get me.
She got 4 instructions on how to do this.
Y'all gotta be careful up there too. Don't y'all know you got some snow up there?
And again, please have some snacks and some water and some coffee.
And a blanket.
It's a 40-minute drive.
And a blanket.
What?
It takes just as long to drive across Omaha as it does drive to Lincoln.
I know.
That's deep.
It ain't that long, and it's 3 lanes almost the whole way.
Yeah.
And if y'all be quiet, I can make it in half an hour.
85. We can do like 85 or 90.
Wait a minute. Why the hell I gotta be quiet?
In the snow, y'all niggas still speeding. Y'all tripping.
Ain't no snow up here.
No snow on the ground. It's a little.
Y'all got more snow than we do.
It's still.
Ain't had no snow down here, bro. It's just ice.
Y'all got more snow, ice, anything than we got up here.
Yeah.
It's 11 degrees right now, but it's supposed to be like 50 tomorrow.
Yep, it's supposed to be 55.
It's down to like 20s, 18, 20s down here right now.
Yeah, what snow and ice we still have left? It'll be gone tomorrow.
I know. I got a homegirl down in Dallas, and she was like, "They're gonna shut down the whole city again."
Oh yeah.
I said, "You keep telling me to move down there."
There's
no like Dallas.
Southern states.
Y'all better learn how to drive. Shit.
No, it's the whole state, bro.
Yeah, like
learn how to
y'all better learn how to throw that bitch in 4th gear and keep it moving.
But see, the way that the environment is changing and the climate is changing, I'm surprised a lot of these southern places don't increase their trucks and their sand trucks and salt trucks and plows and to be prepared for stuff like that.
But they don't get it quite as often though.
Yeah, I understand, but still, like.
Now, what I want Nebraska to do, what I want Omaha to do,
to shut down. Like,
I want Omaha to start using like the asphalt mix, like they do down there, down south.
Yep.
I want them to start using that up here on the roads. It make it a lot smoother.
Spray that shit down, dry that shit right up.
But ain't that the stuff that be coming out? Like over time, like. I thought that was.
It come out because they mix it. They put it in as concrete, and it's not made for that. It's just for that. For what we use it for is just a temporary fix, but to use it across the the road, I don't like him. And yeah, I'm sitting in the back seat so I can smack him in the back of the head the whole way.
I'm hungry too, looking around the house for some snacks, and he up here eating all in my face.
So wait a minute, I mute.
I think I got some chips that might still good.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go while I eat, and you're gonna yell at me. So what can I do?
That's okay. We about to turn up in the morning.
That better?
We about to turn up in the morning for breakfast. So I'm gonna be ready at 5:30 in the morning.
Carmel Diva?
She gonna be ready at 5:15.
Y'all sure?
I'm ready.
But I show up. I'm
right now.
Okay.
If you tell me you're gonna be here at 5:30, 6, whatever time, I will be ready.
Eyes ready.
Eyes ready, boss.
What they serving for breakfast?
I will be so ready. I'm gonna go to sleep in my clothes. So when y'all call me, I'm gonna just jump up and say, "Let's go. Let's get it."
Matter of fact, I don't want no waffles. I want some. I think I want some. I want some toast.
I want some waffles and an omelet.
Yeah, I want an omelet. I gotta have me an omelet. I want me an everything omelet.
A chitlin omelet.
Ain't nobody
that even fucking exists. That is so nasty.
I don't eat chitlin by themselves. What's some waffles called? Them French toast. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant French toast. I want some French toast. I want
she said,
omelet.
"What's them waffles called?" I mean French toast.
I need some crispy, almost burnt hash browns, and some coffee, and I'm good.
No, I gotta make my own coffee.
Yeah, restaurant coffees don't taste as good as home coffee. I don't understand why.
Because they're nasty.
What's that? Have plenty of.
They ain't cleaning their
Bathroom
coffee
stops.
pots. They got that old ass water from
do
New
not say
Year's
the poultry
celebration.
house. Okay, I'm about to say do not say the poultry house.
They got that old ass nasty ass
Is that who I think it is?
drain water.
Just my 5 cents. Did they change their name?
Thank you, just my 5 cent. Rules for men, travel with women. Stop at the nearest convenience store for snacks and drinks. Get extra snacks because we forget shit. Thank you, just my 5. And she said number 3, have plenty of chocolate, plan a route with plenty of bathroom stops. Prepare to give up control of the radio. You remember all that by tomorrow morning?
Okay, just my 5 cents, baby. I understand. Like if we were going on a long road trip.
It don't matter if we drive in the Lincoln.
We are barely leaving the city limits.
Nope, this is a long drive.
It's
Thank
a
you, just
40-minute drive.
Thank you, just my 5
You're
cents.
going from the hood to
when you get on the interstate, it's like 75, 80 miles an hour.
Let me
so we getting there. We getting there in about 40 minutes.
I'm gonna screenshot this because I want to throw that up in the nigga's face. I want to make sure
it ain't gonna take that long. We don't need no bathroom breaks. I'll bring you a Depends.
I'm saving this right now. Screenshotted it. Road trip rules for men.
And if you don't mind some of that chocolate with the white stuff left over from Halloween, I got you covered.
You gotta make sure it's a good. No, you make sure it's good chocolate with the peanuts in the middle, with the nuts.
Caramel Diva, watch it. I got chocolate with white stuff in the middle, and it's got nuts, and that's been hanging around since Halloween. So better watch what you ask for.
I didn't say nothing about nuts.
Can plug your ears. They don't.
I didn't say nothing about a nut or nuts or creamy filling. I didn't say nothing about.
You said chocolate with cream.
I said chocolate with the white stuff on it left over.
Well, y'all need to get off here and go to bed because I swear I show up at 5 o'clock. I'm banging doors down.
It ain't even that late. It's just midnight.
What would Jesus do?
Jesus or Jesus? We talked about that.
He definitely wouldn't freak hell.
Oh yeah, he got a freak hell.
He gonna freak hell.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna make me a shirt one night and wear it on here to say freak hell.
Curtis, can you make us some t-shirts? Curtis, can you make us some t-shirts?
Yeah.
I want mine to say, "Don't you dare freak hells."
Can't do it. For ethical reasons.
No, make her shirt particularly say.
Why
not? Make a shirt in particular to say that freak hells at all costs.
Why can't I have a shirt that says "Don't you dare freak hells"?
She need a shirt that says freak hells at all costs.
How about this? How about this? Well, I'll make it so it says "Don't freak hells," and then at night when you turn off the lights, it says "Freak hells forever."
No.
Glow in the dark. She rather glow in the dark.
No. It's gonna say seems like he ready.
My people.
He said freak hells because he just want to feel on your booty.
See all this devilment. That's why I be trying to limit our Friday nights to like 2 hours because they be cutting up.
She said the devilment.
They be cutting up, and I don't know how to control them.
Whatever.
You
know, same way you always control. You start kicking people out.
Especially don't get her started talking about that dumbass beef sector. She really get going.
I know, especially with Tasha K and everything else, girl.
Oh, that was a lot. That Tasha K.
That's a mess right there, girl.
It's a mess, and she still won't stand in her shit and say she wrong.
She ain't shit for that. Her standing nappy head ass. She need to get
she's
it
still with her little boosie looking ass. She still won't admit to being wrong.
I'm surprised Southern.
Oh no! Just my 5 cents said freak hells in the hood at night. Oh hell no!
No, free him in the rich part of town.
Yeah, he'll be all right
at night.
Let him be. He good.
Free him out there with Megan now.
That's childish. With the crackheads.
See him where Jesse Smollett was in the middle of the night.
Man.
Oh, he was over there. Yeah, he was over there sucking dick and
They
crack.
both from Chicago, right? They both from Chicago. See him where Jesse Smollett got beat over the set with a foot long.
See, but Kels was from a whole different part of Chicago than where Jesse was at.
Yeah, he was over there. He was over there.
Jesse Smollett was on whole row.
Yeah, he was over there.
Said he was going to y'all. I mean, I could not believe people were really backing him up, and when it happened, I was like, I wrote it out for people, and people were mad at me for not believing this Negro.
I remember.
You remember people was coming for me.
We started making videos right away. I remember.
People started coming for me because I was like, this shit don't make sense.
It don't make no sense.
I said, on the coldest night on record in Chicago, you gonna leave your nice warm apartment that you just flew in town to go to. Mm. He just flew in town and somebody drove him there. So why the fuck they couldn't have drove you to Subway?
Why the fuck you couldn't order DoorDash or Uber?
Why
you looking for a different kind of footlong?
And then on top of
that's what I said. That's what I said.
You leave out walking on the coldest night to go to Subway to get a fucking salad and a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, because he was getting his salad tossed.
He was looking for
but wait a minute, hold on. But wait, it's better. But wait, there's more. There's more. So you
want that foot long.
And you say
that's childish.
Two white boys yell out, "Hey, Empire!
Hey, nigger!
Hey, Empire!" And they standing there with bleach. Now, on this particular night, bleach would have froze.
He was fantasizing.
And remember, Karma Diva, they did it on YouTube and all over social media. They did an example throwing bleach up in the air and out them temps, and they froze in the air.
I'm like, unless you motherfuckers, I said, how they know, first of all, that you was going to be walking by? And what did they do? Go in the house and microwave the bleach waiting on you? So they had hot bleach.
No, they kept
waiting on you.
They kept game, they kept bleach, and they kept a rope.
No,
they was really finna do the laundry on his
ass. That's because them two niggas was doing the S&M on him. They running train on his ass.
Did you see the rope? Have any of y'all seen the actual video of where he was?
He walked all the way home with the noose around him. Like
it was a fucking jump rope. It was the size of a jump rope. I bullshit you not. I was
saying. So he said they had a.
He couldn't have hung a Barbie doll with that shit. What are you talking about?
He was the Barbie doll.
A noose made out of a little kid's jump rope. They had some game washing powder. They had some bleach, and they had a foot long.
I ain't heard nothing about the game.
And a foot long.
I just knew about the.
They had the jump rope and some feathers. That's all they needed was some lube. They was good.
And some lube. Some lube. He said some
Wait a minute. If Jesse was going for a foot long, maybe he had his own lube.
We probably did. Oh, that reminds me of JW. When he told Wiley to bring the lube.
That's childish.
When JW got catfish.
That's
somebody to bring the lube.
Stop.
Why she leave after she said that?
Who? Tanya? She probably kicked herself.
I just laughed so hard. I'm clicking buttons and shit. Oh, Raina. I didn't know Raina was at the bottom.
Who?
Raina.
Is that you?
Hello. You were looking for.
Hey,
we need some pancakes now.
That man,
crispy hash browns too.
He could have ordered in.
Yeah, no, that man wanted it out. I'm trying to tell you, he was having a moment.
He was looking for a fresh foot long. Leave that man alone.
He wanted to go in
Okay,
the
but he
Guinness
was at
book.
his apartment. Why
Okay,
you couldn't have had somebody come in to you?
the apartment. Because I
Oh,
tried
dang,
to
I
tell
don't know
you.
why Raina can't get on.
And that motherfucker could have went and got the foot long for you on the way there.
No, he wanted the foot long.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know how long Raina was there, but you know you gotta scroll down when more people jump on the link. I didn't even know she was
He wanted
down.
to be slapped and choked, and he got slapped and choked.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna call Raina, and I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna call Raina and have her call back.
Still, I'm saying he could have did all that in the privacy of his apartment.
He didn't want his own meat beat. He wanted them to beat his meat.
They could have did that in the apartment, not in 18 below weather.
Hey, he went for the record.
Swing low.
Exactly.
Sweet chariot. Come on, Mr.
Bacon.
You literally gonna go off
Let's
a
flip
frozen dick.
Oh, come on now.
I'm trying to figure out how you gonna be naked
word.
in Chicago in the middle of the winter. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Okay, I just called Raina back, y'all, so she'll be back.
Who's Raina?
That's the girl who got the restaurant, Irena.
Oh, it's Irena.
Mr. Cecil's
yeah,
daughter.
it's her name is Irena, but her restaurant is called Raina's on the Run.
Okay.
Yeah, Julio Ramundo.
Tight like this weird.
Yeah, for real. Y'all think I'm playing? So what the hell has everybody been doing?
Y'all got me want some breakfast.
See, you been going up in there and cook. Go on with your
12, 11. Now I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna save my
I just had breakfast
for morning.
Good.
I love making breakfast. I make some really good omelets myself. I make them at home a lot in the morning.
Really? I make my omelets at night.
Yeah, I make my omelets. I make some ham. I make sausages. I make bacon, and then I cook it. Then
Hold on, you got bacon?
Vegetables and my mushroom and my sausages and my bacon. Then I
bacon.
Add,
I'm sure. Who's got bacon? Who can afford bacon?
For some reason,
I'm gonna have
I got bacon. I got pancake mix. I got egg.
I'm gonna make some Beetlejuice and hog maw soup.
I think he misunderstood the assignment when they told him to try the popsicle method. Oh, just my 5 cents.
Yeah.
I added Irena, but it's not. You see it just circling up there. It's just.
Well, we must have reached our Negro limits.
Yeah, it's just buffering.
We have reached our Negro limits. We don't get 10, we get 6.
No, we supposed to be having 10 people up here at the moment.
Where 5 or more are gathered, there are too many.
You mute me. I said some Beetlejuice and hog maw soup.
What is that? Dare I ask?
Yeah, well, it dropped off. I don't know. Maybe I should just call her. You know what? That's something. I should just call her, and I'll put her on speakerphone so she can talk.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, here she goes. She gonna try it again.
What is she trying? Who sleeps with an electric blanket? Excuse me.
I used to.
Yeah, that's some dangerous shit.
Yeah, but this one shuts off in 3 hours. It don't stay on all night.
Give a damn.
Actually, this is more like a throw. This ain't even a full blanket. But all I gotta do is put it on low, and man, it does the business. See, my bedroom's above a garage. I don't like that, but that's got to be the only reason why it's so cold.
Yeah. You got wood floors?
No, there's carpet and stuff, but still, it's above. Like I said, I think it's because it's above the.
It is. That's why.
Above the garage, because when that garage door opens, man, I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you stay above a garage? Ooh, I got a friend. Oh my God, I got a friend. She stay out for like 6 different aims, and her husband bought their house like maybe 15 years ago. And above their garage is literally like a mother-in-law suite or a,
mother-in-law's apartment.
It's really, really nice. Like kitchen, bathroom, living room, dining room. It's really, really nice. Okay, hold on, you guys.
Did she mute us all?
I think so.
I think she's gonna bring her guest on.
Who got that call? That don't sound good.
It's Curtis calling.
Okay, she's about to call in because she said I forgot the internet service. She said they got in Lincoln, but she said she thinks that's the problem.
Oh, it's Comcast, I think.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said. Yep. She said I miss Cox.
She
okay,
the only
here
person.
she go. Here she go, you guys. Hey there, Raina. We are live.
Hi.
How are you?
Raina.
Thanks for having me.
She said, "Thank you for having me. Let me know if y'all can hear her. Okay.
I can hear her.
Okay, they hear you, huh? So,
Awesome.
First of all, the Hood Table wants to say congratulations on your new endeavors, your new business.
Congratulations.
Raina's on the run.
Congratulations. Yay.
Yeah, they say congratulations. You know we get them.
So much. Look, you know what? Sometimes we just have to be ourselves, and I don't have no issue with it.
Girl, you already know. You already know. But we've been discussing your restaurant, and when we found out it was grand opening tomorrow, we had some questions, like because we wanted to be there for your grand opening, you know, to support from Omaha.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Really, to be honest, it's Omaha that got me here. So let me just say I am in L-Town. That's where my store is. But I'm a 402 ONE type of person.
All right. Hey.
I don't want that. I don't want that to ever be misconstrued. I'm from North Omaha, where the best black girl magic could ever exist.
Hey.
Yeah, so, I agree. I
love it. I'm really thankful. God has gotten me everywhere, and it's His glory. It's His want. It's His desire to further my endeavor because I had faith. It was not easy. People think that you can just wake up one day and decide you want to be in business. You cannot.
I agree.
You cannot.
It can be very difficult to start, especially if you don't know the right avenues to go. And I like the fact that you did create the Facebook group, which I am a part of, and I've been following your posts and everything. Because
so much.
It's like, even, you know, me, I do cakes and all that kind of stuff, but it's very hard when you first start off. And some people, you might ask them for suggestions, people who've been in the business for a minute, and some people might help, but some people might be like looking at you as competition, and they like, you know, make your own way how you make it, you know.
And you know what? That's a dual-edged sword. I mean, I get it now being on this side of it, but when I was on the other side of it, I didn't understand it. See, the thing is, my sister April, who has been like the rock for me, her and just Doretta Brookings, and I haven't even met her in person, but when I do,
you ain't never met Doretta?
When I do,
Doretta is off the meat. Oh my God, Doretta is a nut.
Carmel Diva said she likes Doretta.
Yeah,
I've known Doretta since high school.
Oh, okay. Doretta is really, really nice. Her brother Chris was is a hairdresser of my friend.
And her brother George, or George Zilla.
Yeah, that's her brother. George. Yeah, George is the homeboy.
That's he's the oldest out of them.
See, I haven't met him. I've only met Chris, but I can't wait to meet Doretta. But I can only imagine that with a brother like that and a sister like that, he got to be an awesome awesome person, and they had
he's real cool.
Awesome parenting.
George is a fantastic person. I absolutely love him.
Mm-hmm.
Just love. He's a big old teddy bear, and Doretta is a nut bucket. She's a nut bucket.
We get along so well because y'all know my bucket of boats is kind of resting on one side, but I keep the clean ones in another place.
Well, you know what we were saying tonight? We said we know you got to be a good kid because your dad, boy.
You know
dad, know he can cook
my
too.
My dad is a whole class A mess.
Yes, we love him. We love him.
He has really been like a really pivotal person, and that's just because when I started this out, really, this has been 3.5, close to 4 years now. It'll be 4 years this summer in the making, because I started out at a place on 16th Street, but the thing about that is sometimes you can't do business with people because sometimes we want more than what we think we're supposed to get for the dollars that we expect. We get less for the dollars that we expected. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's because we necessarily feel like we want to try to get over on each other. That's what it is.
You better say it. You better say it.
Y'all know me. I'm not even gonna play games.
Girl, don't play. Don't play.
And so when you in a, I'm just gonna put it this simple. When you in a blighted community, the fact that you would try to even insinuate that you would want $250,000 for a cracker box on the corner of 16th and Benny, I don't know what.
I already know what you're talking about. That little green building that nobody can ever stay in.
Right.
I don't know what color it is. Last time I saw it, it was white.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Yeah,
are you talking about it used to be Lunel? Is it still Lunel's?
The old Cajun Louisiana place. The old
It used to be like George's.
Yeah, it was George's back in the 90s.
Yep.
Because
I went down there in the 90s.
Because my dad used to take us to George's all the time when we was real little, because they had some big old burgers. They had big old onion rings. I mean, their food was like super sized. Everything you ordered.
Then it is that green building. It's the green building right before you, and it's in the corner, and then you go straight, and it's like Chubb's.
Right before you get to Chubb's. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Before he was there, it used to be owned by a lady named Miss Evans, and it was the Big Steer when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So it was that building, and it's not it's this.
But hold up. Since you mentioned that, I'm sorry. But the last restaurant that was there,
it was a hamburger place.
Tell me they not there?
I have no idea. It might be somebody there new now. But this was like 3-4 years ago, 3.5 years ago.
Because there's a lady there. What's Lonell's? That's Lonell's, ain't it?
No, Lonell's is like across the parking lot.
Okay. I was about to say, okay. I got you.
Yep.
So we talking about the George's old building. Okay, I got you.
Yep. George's old building. So but the flip side of that is you gotta go through struggle to understand what the stream feel like. Mm-hmm. If that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. Had I not had that experience and had to go through that, it would have never opened up my eyes when I thought they was already open. Mm-hmm. They wasn't. Because people will prey on you, number one, if you a woman, number two, if you a woman, number three, if it's a man and you're a woman. Mm-hmm. In that situation, that person tried to prey upon me. I'm not saying that that's how all people in general are. I'm just saying that is how that particular person was. So
that's a lot to pay. And I mean, I don't want to say the hood has no value, but $250,000 for a building on 16th and
nowhere. Nowhere. Family Dollar, the situation is fine and dandy, you know what I'm saying? Before I was there, I think it was Boost Mobile that was there before me or something. Mm-hmm. But anyway, nothing has really ever lasted in there. But again, anyway, in having that experience, it taught me what to look out for. So you think. Mm-hmm. Fast forward to now. It really took a lot of gall just gusto, just prayer, just faith, just dotting your I's, crossing your T's, paying attention. Because I'm gonna tell you what, you can only walk down the mountain path, walk through the mountain pass so many times and get hit in the head with a rock and get back up. Period. You gonna take some knots, you know what I mean? But you gotta be prepared for the unknown, because see, that's the variable that you can never plan for. The unknown. Right. Finances, payroll, managing employees, cleaning schedules, HACCP, because Lincoln has completely different standards than Douglas County. So I already have put in place what is going to be expected over the next 1 to 3 years as the restaurant code goes in a different direction. They're trying to make it so that the restaurant code is universal across the United States. And right now in Nebraska, they're pushing for Sarpy, Cass, Douglas, and Lancaster to be one and the same. And what I would tell people who got businesses in Omaha, watch yourself. And I'm telling y'all that because I'm already here and I already know what it is. So if you it's been so many people that supported me. And I just feel like because of where I am, I just want to give some of that back. The way restaurant code is changing and the way HACCP is changing is crazy. It's going to force some people to go out of business who don't have money or who are just small places and they just going day to day or whatever. And then other places that got money will go farther. So to me, it is where they need to go, but it's going to make it harder in a situation with the pandemic.
Well, as far as your establishment, it's called Raina's on the Run.
It is.
So I know that you, because we both, know each other cook, we know each other bake, make cakes, and all that kind of stuff like that. So I have been seeing, just from following you on Facebook, that you have been, trying to open a restaurant and everything. So what made you open it in Lincoln instead of Omaha?
Well, 16th and Benny. Literally. Okay. That is the reason why I started at that point. Because here, there's no way I would have got this amount of space with for this amount of money without having to furnish my own equipment up front. And if you think about what new equipment cost is, that's anywhere from $75,000 on the low end to $250,000, $300,000 on the high end, depending upon how your kitchen is set up, and depending upon what dishes that you may be making and things of that nature.
Right.
Choosing a floor plan in the kitchen in a space is hard enough. So when I was lucky enough to come to a place that already had that set up, it was even better. My dry storage is completely in its own place. My kitchen is separated from my dish room, so I don't have to worry about the whole cross-contamination
thing. The whole
thing.
Codes and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about none of that because literally it's a cart that comes from the dish room to the outside of that doorway where the kitchen is, and that brings my dirty dishes to the kitchen. That way, and there's a different cart that takes the clean ones back. Because the thought of somebody getting sick where I have my business is my number one concern. Making sure that everything is clean, everything is kept up to par. Because see, I'm different. My door is open. How many restaurants do you go into and you look into the kitchen and it just make you sick? My kitchen is an open door policy for a reason, because I want people to see that people are that people are putting their food in fashion, and that our kitchen is clean, and that we practice everything that we should practice under the food code in Lancaster County.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing I want everybody to know is I literally make everything.
Okay.
When I say make everything
homemade.
There's a lot of things that I make from scratch, but I'm the same too as other people. See, my thing is this. I use the same things that other people use. My method is just different.
Mm-hmm.
So it allows me to not have to compete with anybody or have to worry about this, that, or the other because I'm in my own lane. I don't have to compete with somebody when I'm that different.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's the menu like? Like, I was trying to search online for a menu because we was up here just talking about different breakfast items like omelets, waffles.
We really have a full range of breakfast. We have waffles. I have red velvet waffles. We have that
sounds good.
Oh my God, that cream cheese drizzle with some fried chicken is gonna bust your face.
Oh, okay, keep going.
I have a lot of things on my menu that you can't get somewhere. You can't get somewhere else. And you can't get it definitely in Lincoln. Okay. I have mackerel and salmon croquettes that I fry every single day fresh. And you gonna get that fluffy white rice with just the right amount of salt. And if you want some sugar, it's already on the table. And you're gonna get syrup to go with that. I have, you know how you go to a restaurant and they tell you that they got country potatoes and they got all of this onions and this and that. You get it on the table and it be looking so good, it be smelling so good, and then when you taste it, it ain't got no damn flavor.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you're gonna get at Raina's. When you come to Raina's and eat fried potatoes and onions, when you come here and eat that, I swear on my life, standing on it, it's gonna be so good you're gonna think you have meat and it ain't gonna be no damn meat in it.
Y'all hear this, y'all? The Hood Table. Y'all better support this new business. And it's owned by a Black sister from Omaha.
Can
I get some on consignment?
Honey said, can she get some on consignment?
I'm just saying, because you naming off stuff, and I'm like, look, I'm looking at my wallet like.
She said, cash and carry.
I have 5 different versions of French toast. 4 of those are stuffed. I have the best the most cinnamonest, and that's my word I just made right now. Stuffed French toast that will blow your mind. My regular French toast is something that's so different from any French toast that you're going to get anywhere. You're going to sit down and you're going to eat that French toast. And you're going to be like, oh, this is what my grandma used to do. Oh, yeah, that. That is what I want. I want people to feel like every day is Sunday at Raina's. Every time you get a plate, it's going to be pretty, it's going to smell good, and it's going to taste good. In that order, because it started at the eyes, the nose is the middle, and the mouth is where it goes. So please be my guest. Please come and take it into your elevator and take it down to your basement, because I got it for you.
Girl, you know we coming. We coming now. Now you said the schedule is 6 to 2, but what time does the grand opening start?
We open at 6 o'clock in the morning, but our grand opening is going to be at noon.
Oh. Okay.
The ribbon cutting is going to be at noon.
So that means I ain't gotta wake up at 5.
Say that again.
That means I ain't gotta wake up at 5.
She said that means she ain't gotta wake up at 5 and be there for 6. But see, then the breakfast will be over. Or breakfast is over at 10, right?
No, breakfast is over at 10:30. But being that it is our grand opening, I may run breakfast until it's just out. To be honest with y'all,
okay.
Because it just really depends on how I go. Because I don't mind leftovers, but if I can sell all out and whenever I can, I'm gonna do that.
Well, what if we came at what if we got there at 10? Then we order breakfast. That would probably take about 30 minutes or so to get our food or so. Then eat, and then we will still be there for the grand opening for the ribbon cut at 12.
So awesome of y'all. I would really love that.
You're gonna have to save me some of them cinnamon in this.
I want some regular waffles, but I want to try them red velvet ones too.
Yeah, or the red velvet ones. Oh my god! Like, I don't even know. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard to find.
Yeah, and see, I want to try all of this, and then I gotta bring home.
Right, like you want to try everything. I want to try everything.
Let me tell y'all now. Hold
on. Okay.
I got the biggest catfish in all of Lincoln.
Don't play with me.
See, now you talking. Now you talking business.
Don't play with me and no catfish.
We gonna be there for breakfast, then do the grand opening, then stay for lunch.
You gonna be trying to kick us out.
Or a fillet. The fillet is so big, y'all. It's dumb big.
She said dumb big.
So is it fillet or whole, or do you have whole fish too?
I have whole fillet and nuggets.
Ooh.
And my catfish nuggets is so big, you can make a damn sandwich out of them.
Wow.
Because I ain't playing. I came to win.
Okay, I say we leave around 9 a.m., get there around 10 or 9:45, and stay for the grand opening. Because we got to represent Omaha.
Right. CP, you getting all this?
All types of cheeseburgers. We got pork tenderloin sandwiches. I even got a catfish sandwich, like, for real. Like, I really do. We have spaghetti. We have macaroni. Macaroni and cheese and greens every single day. You never gonna come in here and say, "Can I have greens?" And I'm gonna say I'm out.
I hate that when you go. No shade on the restaurants in the hood, but I do hate that when you call and it's like, why aren't you prepared for a whole day? You've been in business how long, and you don't know how many greens to keep. Oh, you know how many greens, how much macaroni. But you know what? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna order my breakfast, and then we do the grand opening, the ribbon cutting, and be there for you to support. And then I order me some lunch on the way home, and I just eat that, put that in the refrigerator, and eat that later. For
now,
dinner.
how big are your portion sizes?
Because what I want people to understand is a lot of times when you go to a home style place, they tell you it's home style, but you can tell there's prefab food.
Oh yeah, they didn't order something in and they just warmed it up and stuff.
Right.
Well, Karma Diva said, what did you ask, Karma Diva? You said,
I asked about portion sizes.
Oh, she said, how are your portion sizes? Well, we already know that her catfish is dumb big, but as far as like the sides, she said, how are your portion sizes?
So you know how when you go somewhere, and I ain't saying where, you get this little cup.
Oh my God, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, see, now that is why I asked.
I know
that's exactly why. Because the food, I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to name it.
I'm not throwing
shade. No shade, but I know who you're talking about.
No shade at all. I just feel like I'm different. And this is the reason that I'm different. They pay the same food cost as I do. They do the same things I do. They cost is no higher than mine. Why you want to rip somebody off to give them food? I don't want somebody to walk into my store, and this is not no shade at all. I don't want nobody to ever walk in here and not know I'm not in my kitchen. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's what's going to make me different. That's what's going to make me the alternative, because how you get it today is how it's going to be 7 years from now. God willing, I'm still here. How it's going to be 25 years from now at the next 3, 4, 5, 6, however many satellite locations God is able to bless me with. Because I got 2 other places that I'm already looking at, one in Des Moines and one in a small town in Nebraska, a smaller town. So, but right here, for right now, this is my newborn, and I swaddle it and treat it like it is.
Well, if you ever open up a spot in Omaha, you know I'm down for to work with you with the cakes and the desserts and stuff. You already know.
You know what? Y'all don't play with me because I'm trying to hire a baker right now.
Come on now. You know, A lot of people be wanting me in their restaurants. A lot of people that ask me to be in it. Matter of fact, you know, Joe Tess, I used to make a lot of their cakes, a lot of their desserts for the owner and his girlfriend for their parties. Like, yeah, that was me. That was me.
That is so. Girl,
but yeah, a lot of people be want me to do like collaborate with them or whatever. I say collaborate like I'm on YouTube, but you know what I mean.
Now I got a question for you, Tanya.
I do it.
Yeah,
I do it because it's like this. I want people to have a different type of experience. I don't want anyone to walk into my store and see somebody scrolling through their phone, popping gum, worrying about they lip gloss shiny and pretty. I don't pay you for that.
You know what? I'm not even going. No shade. Again, no shade. But you know how we talk on the hood table, and we get sick and tired of that shit when we go to a hood restaurant. Like, we understand you from the hood and everything, but at least act like you trying to portray somebody who has good customer service.
I'm tired of running into Byron. I can't.
What you want? What you need? How can I help you? Yeah.
I mean, you got an attitude because I'm here to spend my money.
Right.
What kind of customer service is that?
Well, if you about to change the standards, honey,
I promise you. And it ain't just in North Omaha. See, let me just make that completely clear.
Right.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I literally went to a place to eat in Western Omaha.
Mm-hmm.
Western Omaha.
She said Western.
Westerns. You know the cowboy picture.
Yeah.
I went to the picture show. And I literally watched a cook have a server come into the kitchen and tell him that he forgot sausage from another plate that already went out, right?
Uh-huh.
She brought the fucking plate back in, excuse my French, and said, you forgot the sausage on this plate. When number one, you would have never came back in my kitchen with that fucking plate.
Right.
With COVID, it would have never happened.
Right.
And wait, here go the bomb, because I'm about to drop it.
Mm-hmm.
He took sausages from a plate that he just made with his bare ass hands and put them on that plate that just came out that kitchen from somebody else's plate, and they took it back. On me, they did. My wife looked at me and she said, "You done eating here?" I was like, "Oh yes, yeah."
Well, you know what? I always tell this story about when I used to work at Mickey D's on Ames Street on 30th and Ames back in the day. And a supervisor had got mad at me because, you know, the hash browns at McDonald's, right? The little hash brown. I had dropped some in the grease, but then after I took them out the grease, somebody bumped into me and I dropped the whole, it was like 12 of them, a dozen of the hash browns on the floor. So I took them off the floor and put them in the trash. Do you know that damn supervisor told me if I don't take them hash browns out the trash, because we had backed up customers back to back, people was waiting on them hash browns. So if you don't take them hash browns out the trash I said I will not. So the supervisor took them out the trash and he started putting them. And I swear to God on my mama in heaven, I will never ever forget that. Never. I still remember the supervisor who did it. And even though I was a teenager then, if I was to see him today, I'd probably bring that shit up to him. Like, you remember that one time when you took them hash browns out the trash?
And you was just completely overwhelmingly disgusting.
Yeah, and he was like, he said, see, the thing was we had just opened. So I'm not going to say it was a whole bunch of nasty shit in the trash, but it was some stuff in the trash.
I don't give a damn.
And it don't, right.
Clean tissues in there. I don't care. Jesus pissed in it. You ain't.
Exactly.
Hold on.
That's disgusting.
And that's how I felt. I said, I will not. You're going to have to fire me today.
You're going to have to fire me. And when I leave, best believe I'm calling Douglas County Health, because you.
But you know what I did? This is what I ended up doing. He put the things back in there. You know how McDonald's, they sit their fries in the side in that little area over there. And they hash browns. I dropped some more hash browns. And what I did was I started like throwing the old ones away, putting the new ones in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I probably got cussed out or in trouble if they would have known I was doing that. But I was like, I just because he did that shit, put him back up there, put him in the little hash brown baggies, the little half baggies, and set him back up there. And he walked back to his office. He literally walked back to his office after he did it, and so I dropped some more. I was like, oh hell no, because the thing about it, the trash might have been not that messy because we just literally opened, but they hit the floor first. Then I dumped them in the trash can, and he told me to take them out the trash can.
When they hit the floor, that was the obvious
that
place
was
for them to go.
Thank you.
That's the unspoken.
Thank you.
That's the unspoken.
So I just totally dumped them, and I was about to make some more. He said, if you don't take them, I was like, oh, what? I will not.
I'm like, boy, you a crackhead.
And that's why I believe all the shit that people be saying about restaurants, because I literally witnessed a supervisor telling me to take some hash browns out the trash that had fell on the floor and serve them. I remember that. And I'll never forget.
If I told you, and I'm not, you know what? I'm gonna be real nice about this because people are all
let's
famous.
Be nice. Let's be nice.
People are all famous and everything now, but if I told you half of the shit that went on in the kitchen at Skyline when I worked there, you would die.
Ooh, Skyline Manor?
Girl, you would die.
Ooh, okay, we might have to talk about that offline.
We might have to talk about that offline because I'm gonna tell you what, there's some famous people from Skyline.
I believe it.
You have no idea.
I believe it. But child, anyway, let's get back to you. Let's get back to you and your restaurant. So, I think Mr. CP, I think him and Carmel Diva and I agree that we'll leave around like 9 in the morning from Omaha, and we'll head down there, be there by 10, because since you said breakfast is over at 10:30. Yeah, because I really want to taste those. Ooh, Carmel Diva, she wants the red velvet, but yeah. Okay, so we gonna
want both of them.
She said she want both of them, and then I'm gonna order me some lunch to go to take home and eat later. So yeah, we gonna be up in there, but yeah, we gonna be there, and I'm gonna be taking pictures and everything, and we gonna advertise for you. You already know I'm gonna advertise for you, put you on the hood table. And all that kind of stuff.
Y'all been the best to me.
But you already know how the hood table do. We represent Omaha whenever somebody has something going on. We try to interview them. We try to represent they business, and you know what I'm saying? We do this all the time. Like all the time.
What I would like to say in closing is this. If you want a good meal, a great meal, at a decent price, with outstanding customer service, you're gonna get it here. It may be a little bit of a wait tomorrow, but I got you.
That's understandable. It's the
I got more time than money, so
thank you.
Have a problem with anything service? Please see my daughter Chevelle. See me. See my wife Tammy. See Latia Kercheval. The four of us will take care of you. We will be so honored and so pleasure to have all of you guys come in. The pleasure is ours, and that literally is our motto. It is our pleasure to serve you.
Well, you know what? We about to be having some folks coming down there. Not like you ain't been doing your own advertising, not like you already have fans and people who support you, but like real shit. If it ain't one thing, I mean, the hood table, for those of y'all who might have forgotten, the hood table was created to help promote businesses in North Omaha and get the word out on particular events and restaurants and grand openings and family events and nonprofit events. That's what the hood table was about, because I got sick and tired of not hearing about an event going on in Omaha because we don't advertise on TV or stuff like that. So ever since then, I started the hood table. I told people to send me information, what you're doing, when you're doing it, how you're doing it, so we can advertise it on the hood table. So,
and I want to say this too, this one little thing. Anybody who have a question for me about how I did it, what it took, any of that, all you have to do is post on my page. I have somebody literally looking at that stuff every day, and I will answer your questions. My IG and my Twitter is gonna be going a whole bunch more. I just been so busy.
Oh, you about to be lit, child. We ain't even hit the restaurant yet, and just from what I'm hearing, you about to be lit. You about to turn loose up in Lincoln and have girl. You're gonna have people coming from Lincoln, coming from Plattsmouth, coming from Omaha, coming from everywhere. Okay, Kearney.
I'm just gonna tell y'all this.
Beatrice.
I have dressing and cream of turkey on Sunday.
Shut up. Oh damn, we coming on Saturday. Okay, next time we gonna have to come. Next time we gonna have to come on Sunday.
Yes, because if I wouldn't have had to open so fast, all of the stuff I couldn't find a baker in time enough, and I can't do all that prep work by myself.
Dang,
and I don't trust
if you were here in Omaha, you know I will help you out. Dang. But it's okay. It's okay.
Look,
but Karma Diva, hold up. I'm sorry, babes. Karma Diva, you said you wanted to ask me a question about bacon or something, or
yeah, I was gonna say, since my mom is gone now, every year on my birthday she made me a carrot cake, and I was gonna see if you would make me a carrot cake for my birthday.
Absolutely.
You talking about?
Would you like that with Philly cream cheese frosting? Because you know I do.
Girl, that's how she made it.
Wait, let me tell
you gotta have cream cheese frosting on a carrot. Now I know some people who just don't like cream cheese frosting, but
you gotta have Philly cream cheese.
Yes, the Philly cream cheese. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And that's another thing that I want people to understand from me. I don't eat off-brand stuff.
You better ask Karma Diva. I don't do off-brand either. I don't do off-brand. What's them sugar? The powdered sugar. You know, some people get like the off-brand.
Oh, you gotta have the C&H.
No C&H all day. My sons will tell you C&H all day. I do not do off-brand stuff when I make my cakes.
I only use gold medal flour.
Yes.
And when I bake cakes, I only use Swans.
Yes. I don't play that shit. And when I make my cakes for my customer, they are made the day of. When I make my frosting, they are made the day. The only time I make cakes starting the day before is when I'm running a marathon for like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, graduations. I'll start like midnight or 8 o'clock p.m. the night before because I got like 12, 14 orders. But other than that, I do all my stuff the same day and fresh products. I don't play that off-brand stuff.
Nope.
So yeah, we both.
Yeah. Refrigerators when I mask it. Other than that, it's under a dome until I get done doing what I need to do.
Yep. Shoot, I would go to every store in Omaha if they short on C&H. I will go to every store in Omaha, and when I find a store that got a lot, I'll be buying like 12, 15, 20 bags of C&H powder sugar.
I swear to God, because you know what? And that's
you can use Surefine.
No, I don't use no Surefine. Karma Diva, I don't use no Surefine with my frosting.
When I buy C&H, and I'm gonna tell you why I do that, because if you pick any other brand of powdered sugar, except one other brand that I know, and I will use it if I have to in a pinch, and that is the powdered sugar that you get from Sam's Club, because it's really fine.
Yeah.
But when you hold a bag of powdered sugar, and this is for real, powdered sugar is supposed to be fluid. It's not supposed to be like talcum powder.
It's supposed to just float in the air.
Float. If you got a sieve,
then the powder is bad. It's already bad. And you know, I done bought powder sugar where I had to sift it like 2-3 times. And that happened to be the C&H, actually. There's been a few times where I done got me some C&H and I had to sift it 3-4 times before I use it for the frosting. Yeah. Because sometimes you gotta check the expiration date. And I don't play with my frosting. If I have like clumps in my frosting, I'll totally make a whole new batch.
Throw that shit right out.
Yep.
All over. Then I put it on the cake for my grandkids. Freeze it and put it on the cake.
No, I throw that shit. I throw that stuff away. My frosting and everything. When I make my cakes for my customers, it literally have to go out in perfection. Like perfection.
I feel like that too. Like my cake gotta be moist.
Yep.
My chocolate cake gotta be chocolatey. It gotta be rich. And I only use butter.
Yep,
I
same
don't
here.
use nothing else. Every once in a while, depending upon the cake, like with this carrot cake, I'll probably do a 50-50 mix because butter flavored Crisco and regular Crisco and butter is something about how those two blend together. It's something about the air that it creates.
Well, I love using Imperial. I cannot go wrong with Imperial. I cannot. I can't, girl. I'm telling you, that's all I use. That's the only butter I use to make.
That's margarine.
No, Imperial. That's the only butter I use, and it's like $1.
Imperial's a margarine.
It's like $1 a pack at Walmart, any store, and you get 4 sticks. That's all I buy, and I'll buy like 30 packs of them. That's all I use. That's all I use.
You know what? You know what? I'm so crazy about the way butter makes a cake and the way butter makes biscuits rise if the butter is cold enough.
I'm telling you, honey, you know I've been baking for years. I done sold over girl, you know, you follow me on Facebook. We follow each other. You know how many cakes I done made over the years. And I've always used, unless I'm making some cream cheese frosting or something else like that, but I always use Imperial butter, the sticks.
Because I bet because the ratio. I bet the ratio is probably perfect.
And the ratio is perfect because you don't have to scoop it out, measure it out. I mean, it's easier because it's like a stick is a half a cup, 2 sticks is a cup. I mean, it's very easy to measure it out. And also when you take it out, like when I make my cakes, I always take my butter out like a few hours before I even start on the cake to make sure it's, you know, soft and all that, room temperature and all that. But that's the only butter I use. And I'm telling you, my frosting be bomb. Like bomb.
I have heard stories about the legendary cakes that you have made. So you look right here. Good.
You got one of my customers on here right now, Karma Diva. She done had many of my cakes. So yes, they good. They fire.
Yeah,
they fire. But I would like to get with someone. That's why I said if you ever.
I'm sorry, I'm on here. My daughter talking. She's trying to show me something.
Let me know.
It's important, but okay.
Say hi to the people, Denavia.
Hola.
Hi, boobies.
I can't wait to see how everything goes because I'm probably the only person in this town that you can literally get Red Devil hot sauce for your fish because anything else is
Red Devil is a must for fish. A must.
I ain't playing no games.
Child.
I only use French's mustard. And for people who don't like mayo, girl, I got like 12 jars of Miracle Whip.
You know what? Am I the only one that like that pickled mayonnaise?
Yeah, you are.
Am I? What was it?
You talking about that sandwich spread?
The sandwich spread. Oh my God, I love it.
Yes.
God, I can't.
I
don't even
love
like
it.
Pimento loaf. Oh my God.
Yes.
I will put that stuff on everything.
And it better be chicken a la king. If it ain't chicken a la king, I don't want to see him.
I will put that sandwich spread on lunch meat, hamburgers.
See, my grandmother used to do that when I was little. Put it on lunch meat, and she would make when she would make chicken salad, she would put it in there.
And chicken salad,
And it was just, I refused to eat as an adult. You know, as a kid, I couldn't refuse to eat it as a kid. I had to eat whatever the hell she put in front of me.
I don't know why I love it, but I really do love it. I mean, I love that more than any of the other ones.
But I would never touch it. So,
girl, I love it. And you know I don't eat cakes, right?
You still don't eat it?
No, and it ain't like I don't like cakes. I just never been a cake person. There's other things that I favor. Like, oh my God, if you made me an apple pie, if you made me a pecan pie, if you made me, I love pies. I love pies. I love cookies. I
don't eat cooked
stuff like that, but I'm not a cake person. I will slay a cake. I will decorate a cake to the gods and sell cakes, but I don't eat them.
I'm a cake novice. But I promise you, I will kill a pie crust. Do you understand me? I will kill it.
Girl.
Kill it. And see, that's where my real talent is. I just started learning how to do cakes because I didn't have shit to do during COVID. Plus, I was sick half the time and in my bed. I really couldn't do nothing. That's when I was trying to make it back to remission.
And I saw when you first started. I saw when you first started and you started doing cakes and stuff. I was like, okay, I see you.
Girl, look, that was out of sheer needing to find something to do because I was literally sick of being in the hospital and I was literally sick of being in the bed and sick of being at home. So I took every great course that there was. Look, I promise you, I can make every emoji cookie that there is.
Yep.
With a scribe.
Yep. And what I like to tell people, for those of you who are aspiring cake artists, because I like to call them cake artists. That's what my license plate say, and I don't mind saying it online because everybody in the city knows when they see those plates, that's Tanya. Okay, so my plates say cake art, but I like to call it cake art because to make cakes, I don't care what you cooking. I don't care if it's soul food, Mexican, Chinese. To make cakes, that is literally an artwork. To do cakes, it's art, and you have to make it.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I love you, but I'm about to head on to sleep so I can be up in time.
But be up at 9 o'clock in the morning.
I know, because this woman
9 o'clock in the morning. Where you going to eat? Outside
on the corner.
Hey.
I'm about to go. I'm like Carmel Diva. I'm about to get up off here.
Yes, you got to get up because your grand open tomorrow. So I don't want to keep you online anymore. But only thing I want to say is to any aspiring cake artists or cake designers, cake bakers, whatever, is that sometimes it's just you can learn to do it on your own. You don't have to pay for all these expensive classes. You don't have to. I mean, I literally learned how to bake and make cakes and decorate and make frostings and all that by books, YouTube videos. Like there are people who will charge you for classes and charge you a lot of money. And I swear to God, I went to one class at what's that place out west on 84th? Mango Sense. I went to a beginner's class. And I mean, I'm telling you, them people was like, why are you here? Because from what I had already learned on my own, and when I took to the class, they was like, I made everybody else look like horrible compared to my decorating stuff. They was like, are you trained? I said, no, I'm thinking y'all supposed to show me something I don't know. And I'm up there showing them shit that they don't know.
That got to be the most wonderful feeling in all of the world, girl.
Yeah, so I took that class. I paid that little $35 and took that class for a couple weeks. And I said, I ain't taking no more classes. I'm going to do my own shit. So, yeah.
And that's exactly it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my chunky sausage gravy.
Ooh.
It's chunky, y'all.
It's chunky.
It's chunky. And it's made with Jimmy Dean sausage because I'm not playing no
games. I love Jimmy Dean sausage.
This we all do.
Girl.
And next week, I'm going to have Jimmy Dean and beef chorizo.
Girl. You about to have us driving down to Lincoln every doggone weekend.
Girl, it's going to be like in the 90s when we did the WAP.
I know,
Hey,
and you know how we used to do back in the day? We used to go to the clubs back in Lincoln every weekend. We drive down there. Girl. What was it called? Rumors? Was it Rumors?
Yeah.
I think it was Rumors, the club that was in Lincoln that we used to drive to every weekend.
Yep, right by the base.
Yep, that's the one.
Yep. That's the Rumors.
Well, I am very excited for you. I really, really, really am, Raina. And I know your father, Mr. Cecil. I know he is so proud of you. And I saw you had posted something, and he said, if you ever need me, and that sounds just like something your dad would say. He said, if you would ever need me, you know I'm here.
Yeah.
And that was so sweet. Because I love me some Mrs. I love your dad. He's like so cool.
So crazy.
He's so
my
cool.
Heart. He really is with his crazy self.
Yes.
And, he really is before I go, he's really been instrumental and pivotal because his knowledge, his vast knowledge of this is amazing. It's on such a grand scale that I can't even really adequately describe it.
He knows everything. I mean, not only about cooking and restaurants, but everything about Omaha, our community, our history. He knows everything.
He really does. And, you know, he really took me around to every establishment, and how he started to teach me was this simple way. I want you to watch what they do, and then I want you to tell me what they did wrong, and then I want you to tell me what would you do different. That is the focus. That is the lens that he allowed me to see everything through. And so then after taking all of the management stuff that I had to take and doing all of this, just going through the motions of being able to even just get myself certified to even be able to manage and do the things that I'm doing. You know, once that happened to me, he told me it's just the beginning. But once that happened to me, girl, when I walked out that class, and I took the 101. I took college level 101, business management and food service and all of that in a class. I've been taking that for like a year. And then I took my other stuff, my Safe Serve, my food handlers, and all of that stuff. So,
yeah, you gotta have your Safe Serve license.
Yeah, you gotta have all of that, and then you have to have a special certification in Lancaster County to have a manager on board at all times. Somebody have to have that, and that's what Omaha is going to, and that's just gonna make it so hard. And that's part of the thing that makes me sad about that situation. But in any event, my dad really showed me what it was. He really helped me understand. You know, he gave me all of his old recipe books, all his day planners, all his menus that he created, and all of these things that I had an opportunity to go back and look at so that I could format my things to be similar. And so I haven't debuted my menu yet, and I won't until tomorrow. And when my dad see that menu, I hope it says to him what I wanted to say.
Well, you know, when I see that menu, I'm gonna post it on social media.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can advertise you and everything, because this is, you know, it's not every day that somebody can open a whole restaurant.
You want me to tell you a secret?
It's not easy.
It's not. And you want me to tell you what's even harder? When you have to try to go to some place and get financing or things like that, they will slam every door in your face.
Yep.
If you don't got credit, you're done.
Yep.
Except one thing. Cash.
Right. Yeah, if you got the cash, you know how it is. Money talks.
Money talks.
Bullshit walk.
And that's the other thing that makes me different. I didn't start out in the red. I started out in the black. Me and my wife, we saved everything that we could. We took everything that we had and put that in. I cashed in part of my 401k. You know what I'm saying? I was almost to the point of cashing in my burial money. Because I want this. I want my grandkids to have
and you want it so bad that
I do.
It's like so from what you just said, basically is what I was about to say. You have to make sacrifices. And if you really want to be in that position to have your own restaurant, to have any type of business, sometimes you hear the stories all the time. People, I took all my money, I took all my savings, and I put it in this because I just knew. So I really hope and pray that you are just really successful, like tremendously successful. I know you down there in Lincoln, and I know you from up here in Omaha, but I really hope that you're successful, and a lot of people will venture out to your location from not just Lincoln and down there, but from other cities, Omaha, other nearby regions, cities.
I just want them to know that I am the alternative. I'm just different. I'm not like anything else you're gonna have. When you come to my place, it's literally gonna be like you came to your mom's house, you came to your grandma's house. You know what I mean?
And it's spacious. I saw how big it is on Facebook.
It is, but when you get here, it's so much smaller than it looks because
it looks big on Facebook. I was like, wow.
My dining area is pretty big.
Yeah.
I have 6 booths, 7 booths, and I have 6 tables, but then I have 6 at my counter.
Yeah, it looked really. I mean, it looked for a diner. It looks really roomy. So
yeah, I wanted to be like that. I got a little small place for my waiting area. I mean, I've been going so hard, y'all. I haven't even had a chance to put up half of the stuff that we brought to decorate the store. So that's just gonna be going as it comes. But you know,
that's okay.
I got when everybody walk in and they see the trees. I want the trees to make people feel like they at home. I want people to feel like when I come here with my kids, or if I come here with my spouse or my girlfriend or my grandmother or my great aunt, I'm gonna be comfortable.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
I even designed a kids menu that's just for kids because every parent got this one complaint. I can't get my kids to eat vegetables. If your kids come to Raina's, they getting vegetables and they don't even know they got them. So I promise you, I got spaghetti that I call funeral spaghetti, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all why I call it funeral spaghetti.
Funeral spaghetti.
Funeral spaghetti. It's the spaghetti that my mom and my grandma have made every funeral of every person that has passed away in my family that they had something to do with the funeral. Literally. And the reason my mama called it funeral spaghetti is because you will die because you can't stop eating it.
Ooh, I like that.
So,
well, you know, we gonna be there. We're gonna be there to support you. Mr. CP, he's still on here. Karma Diva, she says she's going to bed. She's like, I gotta get off of here and go to bed if we're gonna get up early.
But 10 after 1 and I still got vegetables to try.
I know, and I promise I did not mean to keep you on here this long.
I've been here since 5 o'clock in the morning. I needed a break. I already knew this was my Thanksgiving, but see, this is the thing. It's not, I did all the work. Now I get to have the fun. I get to do the part that I really want to do.
Right. Because all the work was getting the licenses, getting the inspection, getting the city ordinances and, you know, all that kind of stuff, the self-serve and all that kind of stuff.
The trolley on and make it rain. Do you understand me?
So now it's time to just turn it up. All the way up.
Ain't nobody gonna be in this kitchen with me. Hey, my kitchen manager don't even come to 5:30.
Child. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna be there and we're gonna support and we're gonna be there. We're gonna be going live. We're gonna be advertising. We're gonna be promoting. So you already know.
I feel like it's gonna be a madhouse zoo. I feel like I don't even got enough food, y'all. I feel like I'm gonna sell out all of it.
And you probably will. That's why it's like I hope I get some breakfast.
I don't no more food. That's the crazy thing. And I got 2 giant freezers, like 7 to 8 feet tall in my damn kitchen, and 2.
Well, hold on. I forgot to ask you. Do y'all make omelets?
Of course we do.
Oh yes. Woo, child. Okay. That's all I need to know.
Hold on. Let me read it down to you.
Okay.
So we have a build your own omelet.
That's what I like.
That's $8. You're gonna get 2 eggs. Your choice of any 3 items, whether that be ham, onions, mushrooms, sausage, bacon, broccoli, peppers, avocado, and spinach. And then we have American pepper jack, Swiss, cheddar, and Kobe jack, and mozzarella for cheese as well.
That's
and then you can get an omelet that's just vegetables only.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the anything. See, I always order no matter where I go. I get the anything because I'll be like, I want this, that, and that, and that, and this, and that, and that, and that, and this, and that, and that, and that. How much is it gonna charge?
I also have something called breakfast on my mind. So breakfast on my mind is your choice: 2 pancakes, 2 French toast, 2 eggs, 2 different kinds of meat, whether that be sausage, link, or patty, ham steak. Pork chop, chicken wing, salmon croquette, mackerel croquette, catfish nugget in the morning.
This is all for breakfast?
Yeah, you can choose any of those things, plus hash browns or country potatoes for $12.
Ooh, man. Okay.
Them.
You just making me like, okay. I done heard enough.
And if y'all saw the pictures of my eggs on Facebook, y'all already know it's real.
Yes, I saw a lot. Before I even hit you up the first time, I was already talking about you. I was like, man, we need to go to Raina's. There's this grand opening. This is before I even hit you up tonight. I was telling them, they was like, what's Raina's? Who's Raina's? And then when they heard your name, they said, oh, Irina, Mr. C. So yeah, I had already been talking about you, girl. And then I said, you know what? Let me hit her up and see if she wants to come on here and explain, you know, what her restaurant is all about and all that. And that's when I hit you up in the middle of our show. So I really do appreciate you coming on our show because I know it was a spur of a moment. You know, I know you're busy.
No, that's okay. I'm always here. And y'all, please do come and have homemade sloppy joes. Please do, because I make them straight fresh.
Oh, see, you just making too much. See, God, if I lived there, I'd probably eat there like several times a week. But I'm gonna do a salad. I'm gonna do a salad. I'm gonna eat my breakfast there. But on my way out, I will order me some lunch because I know this is your grand opening and we really want to support. So I might buy me and my son some lunch and take it home.
Well, that's gonna make y'all want to come back again. Because I promise you, y'all gotta come on Sunday and get that dressing. Because I promise you, it's gonna be a whole nother situation.
We will. And what I'm gonna do also, from this whole live, because we've been live like literally for 4 hours, but your portion, I am going to cut out and I'm gonna make an advertisement for you, and we're gonna do a separate video for you just to advertise the restaurant.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome. And I really, 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 really wish you the best of luck in everything that you do. I really honestly do. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, huh?
Yes, ma'am. I will see y'all tomorrow because it's fun work now. I will see you ladies. Thanks for having me.
All right. You are welcome. And you have a wonderful night.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Right. Bye-bye. Ooh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Mr. CP, did you fall asleep? I know we need to get off of here because we gonna be driving early in the morning out of town. So I know she opened at 6, but Mr. CP, he just dropped off. That's okay. I'll call him and make sure he picked me up on time. But Dr. Lemon Pepper Stepper, did he put Ministries behind his name?
You already know.
Oh!
I am too. I'm about to get ready to call it. Just relax myself too.
I am too. I am so excited about supporting our sister from Omaha tomorrow morning and taking a little road trip out of town to support her restaurant. But everybody who tuned in tonight, it's Friday night. We discussed everything from the hood to the White House. If you are new here and was like, damn, y'all all over the place, that's how we do on Friday nights, okay? We ain't got no set show or nothing like that. We discuss trending news, celebrity news, hood news, YouTube news, whatever. So I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Please make sure you like and share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you very much. And stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood.
Keep it hood and brush your teeth. Good night.
Brush your teeth, wash your ass.
There it is. Already,
Already. All right. Love you, bro.
Love you too.
All right. Bye-bye.